Warning: the following contains material that may be too disturbing to some people. Descriptions of violence, mature situations, and adult themes. This is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay, let's see. We got a couple people here. We got a couple people running a little bit late. So let's see what these guys. Hey, people.
Hi.
What are you guys doing?
Hello.
We're talking about our strategy for today to survive.
What's the strat today? Tell me so I can.
Well, so far it was I saw my friend's roommate and it was interesting. And yeah.
That's how you survive, is you meet
Yeah.
interesting roommates.
Yep.
Okay.
And they keep you alive with their interestingness by distracting
Yeah.
the enemy, so you can run.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that sort of worked for you guys last time we got together, right? You had an interesting roommate, Melora. Managed to shake some of these guys off you temporarily, right?
Didn't the fairy dragon take care of one of them?
Was the fairy dragon took care of one of them? Is that what happened? Yeah, it was the fairy dragon got the one with euphoria breath. That's right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that one might still come back, but whatever Melora did will last a while. I think it was 8 hours. Was it suggestion that she did?
It was her natural ability suggestion, but yeah, I think it's the same thing. Let me see. Let's take a look here. So Kia,
Oh, and Ramblinman.
Go ahead.
The thing I'm not forgetting anything. The thing that is the thing is still going, all right?
Oh yeah, you got your current
Okay.
objective, right?
Just had to make sure. Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is still
It's
the thing.
Chris
It's
Pratt.
still a thing. Yeah.
The thing I don't know about, but kind of have an idea about.
It's just the thing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
The thing.
Okay.
The thing is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. You want the thing. The thing is good.
Yeah, give me my focus back.
Yeah, it's 8 hours on Melora's suggestion. If they complete the activity in a shorter time, then the effect ends. But she told him to leave. Like, she told him to go away. It's not really something you can complete. I don't think. Let's see here.
Suggestion is kind of OP.
And then
Depending on how you word it, it's OP.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was basically like run in that direction. And then let's see here. I definitely didn't forget to make a sheet for the fairy dragon.
Why would he?
Let's see here.
Of course he didn't.
So what have you guys been up to this week? Since we're waiting on Keo and Ferdy, they should be here any minute.
I bought a lot of cards.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were buying a bunch of, was it magic cards that are in other languages?
Oh no, it wasn't that. It was a bunch of. I haven't done that yet. That got put off to buy a bunch of flesh and blood cards instead. Because everything is going crazy with prices right now, so I'm trying to get in before everything's up too much, before everything's out of my price range. So.
You mean
some cards spiked
Pokemon
up
and
like
Magic aren't the only ones affected?
No, I mean like I've had cards that have spiked over I have a few cards that are over 200 now. And they're not old cards, they're newer.
Wow.
I have a deck that's probably worth over 1400 right now. It's kind of going crazy. So trying to get all the cards I think that I need to be able to build everything that I want before they're all really expensive like that.
Hmm.
And then if I ever decide to get out of it, they'll be expensive. So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I ever give you guys the fairy dragon's name?
I don't think so,
I don't think so.
but it would make sense if the fairy dragon hasn't given us its name yet.
Okay. I was just curious. Continue.
Yeah, so I got like an entire deck built, so I'm up to 4 now. And then got a card that I was like, it's a lot of money for that, but that's gonna go up if you look at the trends from the last like 2 years of everything. So that hurt a little bit.
Well, I've been modding the crap out of Fallout 4 this past week. I have
Sounds like a good way to break your computer.
no, actually the computer's been fine.
Wow.
The game no, the game's fine now. So at first I was just trying a bunch of different mods, just kind of figuring out how to do it and stuff. And then I ended up like putting together a build, and I might do like a little series on it soon. I'm running like over 300 mods on it right now, and I'm running Horizon, if you're familiar with it. And I mean, the game's never looked and run so well. Like it looks better, way better, plays way better than, when it came out. So that's gonna be interesting. And other than that, I've been working this week, trying to get some stuff together. Oh, Twitch is officially like hanging out now, so that's cool. I wanted to give a big thank you to Unrooted, because I'm sure the majority of that was from Unrooted.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. Kudos there. Good job.
Oh, is the
And
Twitch live right now?
it is live.
Oh.
We are live.
We're live.
Keo and Ferdy were supposed to be here by now. But what we may have to do is maybe pause and come back in a little bit. Might have to do that.
Do you know if Wolf is here this week?
I've messaged Wolf. I assumed he was going to be here, but I haven't gotten a response yet. I just messaged him a little while ago.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything different, so I was assuming he'd be here. Also, we like left off on a huge cliffhanger with Vash, so
Yeah.
like that's kind of where we need to pick up, I think. So,
If nothing else, we could always do the B team, the criminal team battle royale, because we were saving that for when somebody can't make it.
Yeah,
we could do that.
We could do that.
I need to I should level up Marin right now just in case, because I have not gotten around to that.
Yeah, I should probably double check if I've leveled up Myra up to date.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna need to do more than just a one-on-one battle royale, probably. So, let's figure out.
I think Vyra would be fine with a one-on-one. She would prefer like a 1-on-5, maybe. More people to kill.
I don't know. I mean, I did build her for both range and melee when I redid her, so maybe she could.
Alrighty, Wolf says he will be here. He's just grabbing some food. So, tell you what, I'm gonna put together the sheet for the fairy dragon. And why don't we just go to break for a few minutes? Hopefully when we get back, Ferdy and Keo will be here. Wolf will be here, and that'd be cool. And we can actually like start the proper show. You know, that'd be kind of cool. Did you guys see the new viewer discretion thing?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, all right. Check that out. Check that out. I got you guys like a red
Go.
grass intro. So, all right. All right. Well, let's give some folks some time to get here because they're still running a little bit behind. And why don't we just come back in a few minutes? I'll deafen so you guys can talk and stuff. What's going on? Wolf's here. Hey, Wolf.
Wolf is here.
Yo.
What's going on? How's your week? How's your week been, man?
Meh.
Sorry to hear that. Hope you're doing okay. So Ferdy and Keo are gonna be here in a little bit. They told us to go ahead and get started. So, who remembers what happened last time? We talked a little bit about this already. Who remembers? You guys there?
We don't remember.
Yeah.
Nothing
I just
happened.
don't
Nothing went
remember.
wrong.
So you guys, so Odayn
I think
and
if I remember right, we made our way out of the maze and we found Oberon's thingy. Right?
yeah, you definitely made your way out of the maze without incident, right?
Yeah.
No, that's not what happened actually. So we started last session with Orilyn and Melora in the grass, separated from Orilyn, Odayn and Melora in the grass and separated. Odayn was being attacked by something that was kind of messing with him, some kind of creature. And then you guys who were outside of the grass came up with a plan, right? What was the plan you guys came up with?
Terrible plan.
A terrible plan.
I believe it was to tie ourselves together and go in after them.
Basically. Pretty much. How'd that go? How'd that go, guys? That work out?
Oh, and first we had to shrink Tim into a slug.
We didn't have to. It just happened.
Just another Monday.
Yeah.
Didn't go well. We got attacked, because of course we did. And the rope was, I want to say, not helpful at all.
Instead of following the leader, everybody started going in random directions.
Because we couldn't see each other.
Yep. There was that whole thing. Yeah.
I'll take partial credit for that.
Yeah, there was a certain insect cloud that certainly didn't help with the seeing each other bit.
But we
yeah,
tried.
Oh, and I got away.
Yeah.
eventually.
Sadly.
I don't know what's gonna happen to me now.
Don't know what's
What do I
going
do with my freedom?
I thought Vash started chasing after you and was close enough to see you, couldn't he?
No.
Oh.
And it kind of depends on who finds you first.
Yeah, I figured that might be an issue.
Speaking of who finds you first, what's going on? What is there out in the grass that you guys are worried about?
Nothing.
Nothing.
The grass is all fine. There's nothing weird about the grass. The grass is just wants to love you, you know?
Forcefully. Until you stop
Yeah.
breathing.
The grass is good.
It's like a kid that hugs you too tight.
There was some of that. There was those creatures that were trying to ensnare you guys and pull you into their maw. There was also another thing that was giant humanoid creature with a splayed open rib cage and a corpse in it. That was there. Toothy Maw, that's right. Trademark Toothy Maw. Yeah, so there's some of that. There's some of that going on. But between the fairy dragon helping out and Melora, you guys killed one of the creatures. She got another one to leave. and the
Temporarily.
yeah, well, yeah, temporarily. In the
8 hours. But, yeah.
fairy dragon got the big bad to leave also temporarily. And
Yeah, actually, against 3 monsters, we only killed 1 and we made 2 of them flee. So I'm not sure, is that a victory?
I mean, the combat's not
Pacifist
over,
run.
but kind of like almost. You got a breath of respite. That's a great way to put it, actually. Maybe that's what we'll title this session.
Right.
If we survive.
Yeah.
A euphoria breath of respite. So, and then while you had a second to breathe, everyone is sort of like holding hands or within 10 feet of another person, so you guys can all see each other except for Claes, who has run off into the grass, stealthed, presumably is hiding from you guys.
Not hiding.
What else is new?
You just can't find me.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
just hard to spot. Oh man, there's so much going on. Okay, so, and then also while you were pausing, you had a brief conversation with Tulpa, right? Vash?
Yes. And I forget. I think he told me that he had figured out what I asked him to figure out before. But Wolf is blanking.
Yeah, he told you. So there was that whole thing where you were infected by the flesh, and there was this like
something fought it off.
Yeah, there was something like moving around inside you that fought it off. And you asked him a question about something, and then he just sort of like, I think that's what happened. You were talking about something else, and then he sort of just told you, matter of factly, I know what this thing is.
Right. I asked him. Poop. Now I don't remember what I asked him last time. It was something recent. Yeah. Don't remember. Maybe it was about the monsters or the Feywild. I don't know.
I don't know either. I'll have to go back and watch that episode, I guess, guys. If you want to see what he asked Tulpa, you'll have to go back and watch episode 42, which is on the YouTube now. So yeah, and then Tulpa just was like, I know what that thing is, and then that's where we ended the session.
Right.
Okay. So I guess we can pick up right there. You guys are all standing, exactly where you were previously. And Tulpa says, we need to have a conversation alone.
How much more alone can it get than inside my head?
Fair enough. You asked for it.
I mean, it is getting kind of crowded up here, but I don't know how to block him out, so.
Well, preferably when you're asleep, just in case things get out of hand.
Sure, if I make it to the next time.
Wait, is the other person the forgotten one?
Yeah.
Isn't he already blocked out because you're on a different plane?
Oh. I don't remember.
I thought he already was.
That does sound correct.
I think we did talk about how his thing couldn't go across planes or something.
Right. It wasn't gone. It was just like when I go back to the material plane, I'll be able to hear him again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess we are pretty alone.
No. Alone. Your friends.
You know they can't hear inside my head, right? Unless I let them.
He says, this, well, it will require you to do some things to prove that I'm telling the truth, perhaps. They don't need to see it.
Fine.
Technically, we can't see him right now, anyways, right?
Avachai
Oh no,
can.
Avachai can.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'm like, we're kind of spread out in fog and
You only
inside
have
cloud.
to take one more step.
I think a lot of the time when you're having a conversation with Tulpa and you're conscious, like he just appears next to you, right? Like you see him maybe,
Huh? Oh, okay.
but nobody else does. Or like just as a representation of you guys having the conversation. Or it can just be all like reverbed, you know? like we see you making a face and we hear your voice. It could be like that too. Like whichever you prefer, I guess.
Neither.
Neither.
Vash is pretty good about like schooling his features. I don't know if anyone would know when I'm talking to someone in my head.
No. I don't think anyone would know by any means. But I'm thinking like how we illustrate it to the audience. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah. I was just imagined it as like, yeah, that voice tickling at the back of his head. But it'd be kind of cool if he like psychically materialized, at least
Yeah.
to my eyes. Sort of Sam and Lucifer.
Yeah, exactly. Like you guys can sit there and talk back and forth, but nobody else sees the conversation happening.
Right.
Kind of thing.
Okay.
But like, I don't know, if you were to start like gesturing with your hands, you know, or if you got carried away and started
I
talking.
got upset.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right, I guess we can wait till tonight. Like I said, if we make it. I swear I asked him about something before that happened. Like he was already investigating something for me, and then I told him to swap his focus. But I don't remember what it was. I think it had something to do with the flesh, but that's all I got. Oh no, it was the dragons.
What about the dragons?
I think I asked him if he knew anything about dragons. Maybe? I don't know. Oh well, if I come up with something else, I guess I'll tell him.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you can ask him, like, what does he know about dragons?
Dealing with something right now.
Yeah. All right. So while you guys have a second, what are the rest of you doing? I guess mostly just Orilyn and
I'm plotting.
Oh, Ferdy's here.
Plotting and scheming.
Do we see, like, the audience see Claes, like, hiding in the grass? I think it's
No,
fair to
he
s-
rolled too high.
yeah.
You rolled too high for the audience.
Yeah. So we don't get a cutaway scene where we see you like by yourself. I do think it's fair to say that you're separated from the group now. Did we already roll your bullshit?
I think so.
Probably.
I don't think we did.
You make a survival and a wisdom check.
Okay. Survival. Do you want it private or no?
Yeah. Private's fine.
Oh, just your stealth apparently.
This is not the right character.
Got it mixed up with the other 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, this character is all about Arcana and his wizard spells.
Survival. And wisdom, and those are, hang on, I have to double check what the thing was on that being a bit different.
Oh yeah.
Where is it?
Here, I can tell you what I can do. I don't know if I want to do that. Hang on. Yeah, you probably have it just messaged to you, right? I'll just resend
Yeah,
it.
I just found it.
Okay.
So that should be 2 higher on both.
Okay. All right. So, All right. So you're pretty sure you know which direction they are. But it like the place is playing with you. You know the they sound like they're one way, but you know for sure you went this way and they should be over this direction. Just for the record.
Okay, I'm messaging you what I'm doing on Discord so that they don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I'm doing that.
All right.
So
Ferdy and Keo are here. How are you guys doing?
Welcome.
You're good. I'm super full from dinner.
Right on. And so we were just kind of catching up on like what happened last session with everything, and picking up right where you guys left off. You haven't missed much. So you've got this moment of respite now that the most like the dead creature is still dead, but the other ones have been persuaded to leave for the time being. Okay. And was the cloud of insects still going?
Apparently Keo dispelled it. I turned it back on, then I kind of remembered that.
Okay.
okay, so I will.
Okay.
Would I know he dispelled it?
That.
Probably if he did. I mean, dispel magic has like verbal, somatic stuff like that, right?
Right. Okay.
Keo, can you link this?
It does.
Oh, it does. It's right there.
Yeah.
Now, do you know dispel magic, Vash?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you probably would recognize the spell in him.
Just don't have counterspell, sadly.
Okay. All right. And what are the rest of you doing? Ella, are you back with us? We haven't heard you for a minute.
Take that as a no.
I take that as a no as well. She was here earlier. I don't know. All right. Well, Ferdy, Keo, what is Odayn and Seraphina doing?
Let me look up on what I could do. What I have.
Oh, look, we've all found each other again. Can we get the hell out of here?
Do you know how to get out of here, Vash? Where's
I
the
don't
rope?
even know
What
which way is
happened to
up.
the rope?
What did happen to the rope? Is it still attached to certain people?
It got broken, I think. Like everybody got separated.
Yeah, it's in a
Orilyn-
couple pieces. I
Yeah,
think.
Orilyn broke hers by pulling really hard on it, and then a bunch of other people's got broken from acid, I think.
Acid.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, the rope was broken and like everyone was separated.
Whatever happened to that dragon that looks like Fea?
It turned invisible during the fight, and then it
fight.
sprayed the big humanoid demonic monster, and then it just like stopped everything it was doing and ran off. Basically, is what happened.
Nice.
Why not?
Cool. Alright. Do we know what we're stepping on right now?
I don't know. You guys can look down if you're within 10 feet of the rock. You can look down at it and check it out for sure.
Yeah. So we've been like walking on grass. Now we're on like marble or
Yeah.
some rock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what I'm stepping on.
Yeah, and if you're standing like in the clearing where the face is, you can see all the way to the other side of it since there's no grass there. So like everyone who's like standing on the face, you guys can all see each other and see across it and stuff.
Here, Orilyn will move up so
Hey, welcome
Melora
back,
can
Ella.
stand. Yeah, sorry, I was muted.
Okay. All right. So is somebody wanting to check the face out? Kind of sound like.
Yeah.
All right, Seraphina, you want to make a perception check or history, or if you got some bullshit for statues because you got stonemason stuff.
Yeah, it's just with that one. Let me pull it up. It's been a while since we did Mason tools. Into perception or history.
Okay. Up to you. Basically, you get what it tells you. That you can get
Okay.
from that roll. I'll give you some extra stuff probably. Oh shit. Okay.
Never mind, no
Well, I'm not
extra
from this
stuff.
realm.
So, yeah, looking at the thing, it's made of a stone you don't recognize. I don't know, it looks old.
You're from here, Orilyn. You know what this is?
It looks like a face of a statue of Lord Oberon.
What he looks like.
I mean, are we here to look at statues, or are we here to just get through the maze and get to the other side?
I don't think we
Right,
bloody know
so
what we're here for.
Now that we've all found each other, wait, where's... Did you say something about Claes?
He ran off. Burst a good vessel too. Or vial. Good riddance.
Well, he could just look for us.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Is he still acting funny?
Well, you guys turned him into a slug a while back.
When did that happen? We just left you guys.
After he tried to run away.
Yeah,
What
he
did-
did. He had some seizures, I think, and then we helped him with that, and then he started taking off running. So Vash made him a slug, and then we put him in a bottle.
Okay, and then what happened? I'm assuming the
Then we-
spell wore off, and then he destroyed that bottle?
Orilyn looks at Vash.
Pretty much, yeah. Lost concentration for a minute when my soul was getting sucked out.
By the way, Seraphina, do you have any weapons on you? I can borrow.
You can borrow this long sword that I have.
Sure, I'll take good care of it. I promise.
So you're all blind. Again.
Vash, if you don't stop that, I'm just going to leave you behind.
I mean, you can try.
Does it take verbal components or whatever to do that thing?
Nope.
Just like taps it on the ground like Gandalf or something.
I don't know if it even takes that.
Probably.
Why does Vash do this? Like, doesn't he know we need to be able to see to get through this thing?
I can see just fine, and now nothing can see us. And we couldn't see anyways! You went from 10 feet to 0 feet. What's the difference?
Well,
The
that means
difference
you
is I
need a-
can't use most of my spells if I can't see what I'm attacking.
The difference is I can lose you guys in this cloud.
Not if you follow the sound of my voice.
So what difference does it make? Everything else can follow the sound of your voice.
And
won't be
how
able
did
to
that
see.
work before? It sounded like some people were in places that they weren't.
Yeah, that didn't actually happen.
What?
Melora, come here. Hold my hand.
I at the end of last session, I already had Orilyn grab Melora and Odayn's hands.
Yeah, you guys should all be linked together. I think Vash was the
Yeah.
only one who hadn't.
Well, how about this? Vash, you go find Claes, since you want your bugs.
I don't want to find Claes. I'd rather leave him here.
You don't do that to friends. Fine, you
Yeah,
find
Vash.
the exit, and we'll find our friend. You guys ready?
Where are we going?
He didn't want to be found. Obviously.
Maybe he needed to be saved.
Saved from...
I don't know. Wasn't there something weird going on in issue earlier, which I dispelled? Maybe the same thing happened to him.
Good to know.
There was something malevolent around him when I cast my spell.
Yeah, Vash, you're always thinking the worst of people. Maybe he needs to be saved.
Orilyn would look pointedly at Vash, but she can't see him, so.
Which
So
direction
you
did he
all want to
go?
wander around this maze for the next day or two just to try and find him when he doesn't want to be found. Have you seen him when he doesn't want to be seen? He's a
Yeah, we
pretty
can
sneaky
leave
little
him.
bugger.
How do you know he doesn't want to be found?
Because he keeps running away from us.
Maybe that's a spell that's affecting him. I have spells that make people run away from me.
Yeah, like what Melora did.
Exactly. Look, if you're not willing to go find him, just tell us the direction that he ran off in.
Not a clue.
Melora says, Vash, you really should try to stay positive. She looks like...
I'm positive we're going to get screwed if we stay in here any longer.
Then go.
If I knew the way to the exit, I would.
Okay, well, I agree with Vash that we can't stay here, so why don't we just go in one direction and look for Claes? Who's with me?
I agree.
How
Sure.
are we going to be able to see him, though?
All these bugs around.
Why don't we do it this
Well,
way?
Yeah,
Why don't we
Vash.
call out for him, and if he comes to us, we'll know he needs help.
Vash, if he's running away because of a spell, obviously he's going to keep running away, just like Melora, how she made that one monster run away. We need to get to him so we can dispel it, whatever's happening to him.
Well, good luck with that.
So, if Odayn went and grabbed Melora's hand, Orilyn will let go of one of their hands and reach towards Seraphina, since she's closest.
Yeah. It's here.
You're blind.
She's reaching out until she feels feathers of fear, and then it's like, Seraphina, reach your hand down.
What do you need?
Actually, I guess
Watching
I
this with
could reach
amusement.
out for Seer and just hold on to Seer's feathers.
It's bones.
It's bones. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
skeletal
it's
owl.
bones. Avachai,
It's also
if you
probably
can...
like slightly cold to the touch. Like the thing radiates death.
Mm. Avachai, I don't know where you're at, but if you want to hold on to Sia, we can all walk towards wherever to try and find Claes. We all should think about Claes and finding him.
I'll grab Abishai's arm and put it on the owl.
Dan's gonna start walking this way, pulling Melora and whoever's also attached to him.
All right.
Ishu, you're riding with me, right?
Yeah. Just got a lot of tokens.
We
to
should
move.
we should just have Ramblinman highlight us all and just
Right.
move us
yeah.
until we say stop, so that we
Right
don't.
there.
Claes!
Vash, what do you see over here?
Plants,
Just
weeds,
plants.
dirt.
Okay.
Do I smell anything?
Yeah, you do. You smell rot. Actually, can you make a perception check?
Sure. Yeah. That should just be.
Okay.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Unmistakable smell of a dead body. It's a corpse.
Of a
It's-
dead body.
Yeah, it's nearby. Like it's a very particular smell of like rotting human. Like you guys have seen enough dead bodies to know this smell in particular.
And not necessarily the thing that we just killed.
No, this smells like human. Like humanoid.
Okay.
What do you smell?
He didn't know I was smelling.
It's close. It's nearby. You don't see it, but you can only really see 10 feet around you, but it's nearby.
Can I tell which direction?
Yeah, like if you wanted to find it, you rolled high enough, I think you probably could.
Shoot.
Hey, Seraphina,
so
how
which-
does that one spell work that you use to talk to people that aren't next to us?
Oh, I could do it once per day, and I have to make sure that it hasn't been it's not undead.
Your message spell?
Oh, I thought you meant speak with dead.
Oh, no.
I could just point at a place and then tell it that, and point at somewhere, and then they could respond back.
Can you
Why
just
don't we do
good.
that instead of having
point
you
in
all
all the
yelling?
directions?
Good idea. I'll help you. I'll point to, I guess, the top half this way, and then Seraphina can point to the bottom half.
Yeah, but you guys don't know which way's which, or which way. You don't know which way each
Nope.
other's pointing.
Nope,
I mean,
we're
you gotta-
pointing at all the directions.
You got to point in a
go
line.
You can do it every 6
Just go
seconds, so you
full
can just keep
circle.
like turning.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep pointing in different directions.
Okay, so you guys
Do
are gonna
Claes.
that while we're moving.
Claes.
take a
Claes.
pre-sec. Yeah. All right.
Might
Better
reach
than them
him.
yelling out loud.
We should have done this while we were still on the face.
So you're sending out message in every direction, trying to contact Claes.
Yes.
Okay.
And the way that message works, you can respond without. How do you respond? Can you respond back into the person's mind?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
basically a whisper, but they hear it like as a faint whisper.
So Odayn would hear it, but no one else would?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And how long can the message be?
Like 6
Um,
seconds.
I think.
A whisper. It doesn't say.
I think it's 6 seconds.
It's
worth
it's
of-
a very quick reply.
Okay,
I mean, it didn't say a
I'll
lot in 6 seconds.
send you a message on Discord, Q.
All right.
And then I'll send you the message, Rambling, so you know what's going on after.
Sure. Let's see here. It's about this time while they're communicating their thing, Orilyn. You feel a tug on your shoulder. So basically, there's like a poof noise, and then you feel like a tug on your shoulder, and you hear a voice in your ear. We don't have long. He's gonna be coming back, and he's not gonna be happy.
So that's what I send you, and then I'll send it to you too, Rambling. There we go. That's the thing.
Okay.
Odayn's gonna pull Melora over here. He's still rambling. Wait, do I know which direction
We'll say
that
it's
I
like
pointed
whatever.
in when I got a response?
They have to respond immediately, so you pretty much
Yeah.
You like
general
piggy
direction at
did.
least.
Where was it, Claes?
It would have been. Wait, which way are they traveling? Are you guys going towards the north right now, or the north as far as we
I
know
think-
from orientation?
We
don't
were
know.
going
I think
this
we
way.
stopped. Yeah, and then we stopped to just like point at random directions.
Yeah, they
Okay,
just
I'll-
And then
they moved.
I'll
like
tell you which
60
way.
feet.
It was
Are you sitting still?
me.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I need you to make another survival check and a wisdom check, please.
Okay.
do I also need to do one?
This is not a.
Um,
This
The-
is not
the-
supposed to be public, but there it is.
it's fine. Wisdom check, please. All right. You're having no.
And then
problem.
the same thing
Yeah,
as earlier. Yeah.
you're having no issues. Okay, so for the rest of you guys, since you're all like kind of within eyesight of each other, one person can make the check with advantage on both, if you guys like.
You can let Vash do that since he's leading us.
Actually, Kyo
But-
is leading you guys.
Yeah, technically Vash didn't hear
Yeah.
what he
It's-
said.
Oh, okay.
Was it a
I'm just
wi-
keeping someone
wisdom
insight.
and survival?
Yeah, survival and wisdom with advantage on both.
My survival's +2, but my wisdom's 0. So if whoever's got better than that.
You guys can also alternate the checks if you want. I'll allow that too. It's being really generous.
Wait, so this is the check for what? For
The-
knowing where.
the field, like the grass,
Not getting teleported around.
yeah, basically not getting teleported around or confused, like by the magic of the maze, the grass, basically.
Oh, okay. I have a +4. I'll do it.
Also, Orilyn relays the message that
Ooh,
she's
nice.
assuming the fairy dragon told her.
Yeah, it's definitely the voice of the fairy dragon. All right, and Vash, the body smells like it's coming from somewhere over here.
I didn't see. Where'd you ping?
To your northwest,
Oh, okay. So
like
That
10.
way.
Yeah, but like pretty close, like 10 feet that way.
hmm. Okay. So which way you leading us, Kyo?
I'm gonna head in the direction that so basically I pointed and then a response came back to me. So I'm gonna head back into that direction.
Word.
So I believe, Tim, correct me if I'm wrong here, but you got the response from somewhere to the east.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, sorry.
Tim, can you not see anything?
I can see
You
right
can?
now.
Okay. You can see.
Or it's dark, so I have just the like vision close. Here, let me move to where I would be in general.
Okay. I
Yeah,
see.
so I can't see very well, but I can kind of see.
I've got another token for you on the screen that's in like GM mode, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Nice.
so if he sees them coming towards, if he sees and hears them coming towards him, he'll just keep moving away so they don't see where he's at.
You can
Just
do
keep
that.
stealthing away.
All right. Okay. So Odayn, are you gonna keep walking or to try to find him?
I'm gonna keep walking, but every time I'm gonna message to see if I'm going the right direction.
Yeah, Odayn, what all are you saying to Claes?
I'm asking him where he is, and then basically just pinging to see if he responds back. And if he responds back, I can know the direction is correct.
Is he giving you correct direction?
Yeah, if he's bewitched, can we trust him?
You know, it's better than doing nothing.
Not necessarily.
Unless you
Jumping
guys
off a
want
cliff
to.
is not better than standing on it.
Can you ask him why he's running from us?
Sure, I'll ask him. I'll ask Claes.
Use one of the messages on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you running from us? But I'm like, I guess we'll keep walking east while we do this, while he's talking.
All right.
Because that's the direction.
You can move yourself around. All of you guys can still move yourselves.
We are all still holding hands, though.
I mean, yeah, those of you who are within 5 feet of someone are holding hands, presumably, or bird bones. If you're within 10 feet of someone, you can see them. If you go further beyond 10 feet, you risk the grass closing between you and separating you. Just keep that in mind.
So when Keo goes that way,
Laura will
guess we'll
step
go.
there.
Yeah. Basically, it's like a big game of Marco Polo.
Kind of, yeah.
Like Claes, Odayn, Claes, Odayn.
Out of character. I have a feeling he's going to Marco Polo us off a cliff.
Sorry, Orilyn. Hang on a second. Orilyn, you got 2 dragons on you, like one on each shoulder.
One on each shoulder.
One's invisible, but you feel it there.
Is this like her little devil and her little angel? She's just got 2 little dragons instead.
There's probably like the occasional like the new one, the invisible one shoves at the other one, almost kind of like my perch, get off kind of thing. And they're kind of like playing back and forth.
Yeah. Orilyn ignores them as they play on her shoulders.
All right. So I know they're probably whispering back and forth, I'm guessing. What else is going on? Well, Odayn is trying to locate Claes.
At least
I'm look-
Orilyn is just holding Melora's hand and Seer's bone, waiting for Odayn to figure out where we're going next.
Oh yeah, I mean, Odayn's basically just gonna keep going east, following the direction. I'm assuming I know which way he's going. We're heading towards Claes. But I'm just whispering, just like, to Claes that we're heading that way, but I'm not telling them anything.
Okay.
I'm not telling the rest of the party anything. I'm just saying, Claes, Claes, Claes.
So Vash, when you like check your equipment, because you're like making sure you're still holding on to your stuff, nothing like really important is missing. You do notice like a weird like note like sticking out of your bag, like a paper scrawled note. And there is like a writing utensil and some paper missing, like when you start feeling around in your bag, but nothing else.
Writing utensil and paper.
Yeah, so like a quill. I'm presuming you had something to write with, just in case.
Okay.
Blood.
Write with the blood of my enemies.
Vash's favorite to write with.
Like you see the paper sticking out of your pack. Do you open it up and read it?
Vash is starting to get an idea of what's going on. Only if I can manage that while holding both of the staffs, which would be pretty hard.
I mean, probably. Like it's not like it's sealed or anything. It's just like a little scroll of paper. I think you could. Like if I'm imagining holding two walking staffs and like just pulling out a piece of paper. I think you'd probably be able to do it.
Slide a hand check.
Nah, I'm not gonna make you make a sleight of hand. But if you want to read it, the note will say it's like
I do it.
Do what?
Sorry, go on. I was just gonna say I do it quickly while because I'm like more than anything else trying to maintain sight of the rest of them.
Okay.
So I'm not looking down at it too much. I'm like glancing down quickly to read.
All right. So you pull out the note, and I'll just message you what it says.
Okay. Do I recognize the handwriting for any reason? I don't know if I've seen a whole lot of people's handwriting, to be honest.
I don't. Yeah,
I think Avichai's and maybe Issues.
Yeah, I don't think you recognize the handwriting.
Oh wait, can Ishu write?
Probably not well.
No.
Like,
okay.
Let me see how smart he is. I mean, he can write a little bit, but his handwriting is really bad. Like it's really just bad handwriting, and he does misspell the occasional word.
Okay. I will just tuck it back in.
All right. Let's see here. All right. So, Odayn, are you moving away from
While
everybody?
it's happening, while it's happening, I'm just gonna move towards Claes, and I'm dragging Melora, and I think Orilyn is holding my other hand with me.
Yeah, Orilyn's holding Melora's hand. And then she's holding onto Seer's bone. Whatever bone it is.
All right.
But do you just want us to like continuously just like crawl through the dungeon trying to get to Claes, or
Basically, yeah. I mean,
all right?
everyone wants to keep moving to the west now. All right.
Or east.
Or
East, yeah.
Yeah. My
I was about to say, no, we're going in the opposite direction as Odayn all of a sudden.
All right, so we can just like grab everybody and scooch them. You guys want to do that? All right. Well, while I'm just gonna let Odayn and Claes figure out what they're doing.
I think everything just broke. No one's on Seer anymore, unless that's
Yeah.
my screen.
Yeah, somebody moved Seer back after I moved him. There, it should be fine.
There we go. Something along those lines.
We'll just keep in
And
mind
Odayn's here.
that you guys are focusing on not getting separated, right? Like,
Right. We've seen what this place does.
Do I eventually find Claes, or
I don't know. Does he?
No, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna keep leading you.
And Rambling, I am going to make a check for something. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll use inspiration on it.
All right.
To
Yep. Now, that's 2 higher, right?
yes.
Okay.
Okay. So
we're just gonna keep going east? I don't know what Claes is doing, so.
Is he still responding, or
Claes, is he still responding?
So it's about this time, I think.
Yeah, he's responding.
Like, off in the distance, you guys hear a scream, like a roar, a very deep, I guess like humanoid sounding roar.
Is that a familiar roar?
Yeah, it sounds like the creature you guys were fighting. I think you probably hear the same voice like turn back on in your mind. And then Orilyn, you hear the fairy dragon say, "Oh, that's all the time we have for today, I guess."
Thank you for trying. Sorry, my companions are so like this.
Yeah, okay. You guys hear something running towards you in the grass. Vash, it's coming like towards you.
okay? I'm going to quickly circle around people and away from the sound. I assume they all hear it, so I don't need to warn them about it.
Yeah, you got like a turn's worth of movement.
Oh, okay. Let me count them. Oops, there. Oop.
All right.
Yeah, long strider, right, Vash? You still have that.
No, freedom of movement. So yeah.
Freedom.
I assume I can't like dash. I just get 130-foot of movement, right?
I mean, you got a turn. You get 1 turn.
Oh.
when the roar happens,
I get a turn.
Claes will yell, "Follow me! I know where we can be safe," and he'll start just running and yelling.
Which way does this voice come from?
It comes from,
Do we
I think,
have to
this
do a
direction.
survival
right?
check? Do you have to do a survival check
Yeah.
or wisdom check?
Yeah, you'll have to do a survival and wisdom check.
Oh
Sure,
no!
to see if you can tell where Clay
It's just
is.
the one of them. Maybe we should just stand and fight.
Okay. And the wisdom check. Okay. You hear him, but it's coming from the other side of you now.
Would he have been able to roll with advantage if the rest of us are also listening? Or
Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
assuming that was out loud.
Yeah. That's
It was out loud. It was as loud as possible.
yeah. Those you, yeah, because you have buddies with you. So roll it again with advantage. You succeeded on the survival check. Roll the wisdom again. It'll be a +2. I mean,
Nope.
nope. So it stands. So all of a sudden, it
cried.
sounds like he's coming from the opposite direction that you've been going this whole time.
A monster or Claes?
Claes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And also from the direction of the monster, it sounds like.
Did Odayn make an intelligence check from having heard me multiple times in a certain direction?
I mean, Odayn he doesn't need to make an intelligence check. He's open to deduce what he thinks Odayn would deduce. Like,
You could always just recast message in the direction that he thinks we're gonna be going.
Well, that's the thing. So Odayn knows that he was only casting message in the one direction, and he was getting messages, and then all of a sudden, it just the moment he hears something, it's coming from the opposite direction. He'll cast message in front of him and behind him, and see which one responds.
The creature.
It's the way that you've been going before.
The creature is coming from this way.
It'd take you 12 seconds to do that, though.
Does it respond?
Or you send a message to the creature?
I'm sending a message the direction that I kept getting messages from Claes.
Claes. Okay. Well, that's
and then another one behind me from where I think I heard the audible sound. And then I'm assuming one of them will have a response.
Okay. That's between you and
when you
Claes.
message in my direction, you get that message back.
Yeah. So
then I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna continue following Claes.
All right. You have a turn, so you've cast.
I have a full turn.
Yeah. So you've cast message once, presumably, not twice.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess going forward.
Vash, you can't keep moving. Everybody else gets a turn too.
I will let Odayn catch up with me. And is there a way that I could reveal myself to him from stealth and try to not reveal myself to other people?
Yeah, like Odayn goes running. You're crouched behind the grass or something, or
I'll kind of tap him on his shoulder as he's passing.
Yeah.
And then kind of take his hand, and then whisper in his ear, "Oh,
we're here. We're here to help." I've got Melora behind me.
Melora's standing close enough. Presumably, Orilyn's gonna stay close enough to her, where you guys don't lose sight of each other, right?
I think we're holding hands, so I'm just tugging them along.
Orilyn's not letting go of Melora's hand or ears.
You can't hold hands 10 feet away from somebody. So I need you guys to make a decision.
So she's.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I would have when I moved.
Like they could move at the same time.
Yeah.
Move as a group, all holding their movement.
Yeah.
Yep,
right.
It's our reaction to just keep following.
So everybody over here moves like this, then, basically.
And I will try to lead the group.
Vash gets separated from everyone. Again.
I'll whisper.
If I knew that
again.
they were still moving, I would teleport with the spirit.
Oh, okay.
Because I can do that as bonus action. No, not there. That would hurt him.
Wherever you want to go. Just go ahead and move.
I was here, so that's 15.
All right. Now,
I'll whisper to Odayn in his ear. We need to cut Vash out. We need to go. We need to go back. Don't let him back into the line. We need to run. He can't be trusted. After what he did to me.
Does the dispel magic thing? Do you have to be able to see him?
Let me check.
Because I would assume you would try and cast that on him as soon as you could, right?
Or
Well,
it
it
would be the
depends on
next turn.
how.
Because message
Yeah,
would have
'cause
been the
I-
action, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we can't do it quite yet.
Yeah. It's no, just choose one creature within range.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you don't have to see it or anything.
It doesn't say they have to see it.
It's an action though. So is message, isn't it?
It isn't. Yeah.
Yeah, so he would have to do it in the next round.
Okay. All right. That's your turn. Melora moves and doesn't take any action. Maybe she holds her action. Do you want to cast a spell or anything, Orilyn, or are you just good with moving?
I'm not sure there's any spells I could cast to help. Orilyn doesn't know that Claes has been found, I don't think, because she can't see at all.
He did yell out, but yeah.
Did he yell out when he grabbed hold of Odayn?
He said
I yelled out
something about
before
come this
that
way.
we needed to run.
Yeah, he was whispering to Odayn, and Odayn failed that roll, so you couldn't tell where his voice is coming from.
Yeah, so Orilyn's got no idea.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Odayn. You can't see Claes.
I think because of the roaring of the monster, Orilyn is holding an action to Eldritch Blast if the monster is.
Well, I guess I said you
do
can
I need to
see, but
see?
actually you're all blind. Forgot.
Yeah, I can't see.
How are you gonna Eldritch Blast if you're holding onto Melora and holding on to?
That's right. Never mind then. Orilyn's not doing that. She's just holding on to Melora and Seraphina, Seer's bones.
Okay. Does anybody else want to do anything? Besides-
Seraphina will throw what do you call this? A holy water, and then it will hit my armor, and then I cast protection from evil and good.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay. So now the creature will take its turn and run in straight up to Avachai, screaming. But nobody can see it. It can't attack. It had to use its dash to get in there.
Does Avachai say something?
It also can't see us.
Yeah, but it can detect
we don't know if
soul.
it can.
Yeah, we don't know if it has any other stuff,
Yeah,
but it
The
can't.
fact that it
see
found
us.
us means it can probably see us in some way.
In some way,
Yeah.
perhaps. But it is blinded. I'll give it blinded, so it'll have disadvantage if it's in the insect cloud, just like before. But yeah, I mean, Avachai, this thing is also making a lot of noise. It's very mad. It's not trying to be stealthy at all. It's screaming. You hear the chanting in your head again. Yeah, Avachai lets out a scream for sure as this thing charges up on him. All right, everybody roll initiative. Make sure you select your tokens, please.
Goody.
Let's turn down the fight music a bit. All right. Okay. There's Melora. And okay. Gosh, so many things to roll for. Last one. All right. Have you guys all rolled?
I have.
Yeah.
All
think so.
right. I got Vash, Claes, Odayn. I got Seraphina, Orilyn, Avachai, Ishu, Melora. We got our dragon friend on here too. All right. Claes, you're first to react.
Wait, did you roll for? Yeah, I'm sorry. Never mind. I see it.
Claes is the first to react. Okay. Claes will continue trying to lead the group in this direction, so I'll, I guess, wait to do my movement until other people. Or I don't really know how that works with moving in a line, holding hands, and actions.
Yeah, I tell
Because
you what.
technically we'd all be moving at the same time.
Yeah.
So
is
it
extremely
feel like
complicated.
it doesn't feel like I should have to give up my action to hold my action to move a normal amount.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Like,
Just take your
yeah.
movement, and it's basically up to them to follow you.
Would
Like,
we all
okay.
have technically been holding our actions to move forward?
So, well, I gave you guys all movement on your turn. You all moved.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Here's the thing. I would say if you want to keep this as simple as possible, give whoever's leading the movement of the group, and when he moves, we all just move.
Yeah, and then on our
And
turn
then we
we
can't move after that.
So who's
Yeah.
the slowest in the group? Because that's what our movement is.
That'd be Ishu, but Ishu's on the bird, so we should be good.
Yeah, mine's 30.
I think
mean,
Ishu's
Does anyone have lower than 30?
let me check. Issues
That's not on a
30.
bird.
Oh, he's
Wait,
30?
what's
Oh, never mind.
yours?
Yep. All the NPCs are 30 except for the dragon who's got 60 fly speed. If she needs to fly.
And all of you are still affected by the crap, so you can only move half movement.
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
So
Yeah.
the
Oh.
farthest we could go
Yeah.
is technically 15 feet.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
still difficult terrain.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good call.
Okay. So, is it difficult terrain for the monster too? Do we
No.
know from earlier?
You don't
We
know,
don't know.
but it seemed to be moving pretty unfettered through the grass before.
Yeah.
Well, we also don't know
Um,
that because we didn't see it move before.
Yeah. We can only see
I
10
will-
feet.
Not thinking moving is or running is an option here, guys. And actually, you can see 0 feet. You're welcome.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can see 0 feet. That's right.
I will whisper to Odayn.
You're all blind.
Well, I'm holding his hand, so I know where
Yeah,
he is.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll whisper to him. We need to find a way to cut off Vash. Make sure he can't reconnect to the group. And then I'll lead the group forwards 15 feet.
All right. Does everybody move the 15 feet?
Well,
Sure.
that isn't connected, right?
No, I'm just watching you guys because I can see.
From 10 feet away, you can see. You'd still have to move.
Right.
Yeah.
And-
So
Faye's
I'm keeping them within
technically
sight.
not.
okay.
Technically, Faye's not here. Faye's on Orilyn.
Right,
So you
right.
can't count Faye as what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
you-
knew that.
Yeah, so you need to get 5 feet closer, I guess. Here's
Well, I
what I'm
would've
gonna
just-
do. I'm gonna grab all you guys because I don't want you guys running off the map. And I'm just gonna move you guys right there, okay?
Whoa.
Just because I don't want you guys running off the map or that being an issue. So it looks like you're gonna try to run that way. So.
Yeah, we
let's
found the exit.
put these guys here. There's a couple things.
Wait, did it move with us?
He just moved us back, so we're still on the map.
Yeah.
Right, but we
so
moved
it should be
15 feet
farther
to the
away.
right.
I
Right.
just
We haven't done
moved-
that yet.
Yeah. You guys, you're moving on your turn, but Claes is moving now, and we said when he moves, everyone moves. So
Right.
yeah, he moved.
Everyone was linked.
So, if I didn't see Faya
Sure.
there, I would have kept someone else inside.
Yeah.
So would I just be 5 feet closer?
Or-
Here's the
I
thing.
would have teleported on an angle.
Wait, what? What? Wolf?
When I teleported with the wildfire spirit to keep up, I would have gone, instead of going straight over, I would have gone like that to stay within sight.
Okay, that's fine. You gonna do like there?
Sure.
All right. Now, when Avachai steps away from this thing, it gets to hit him.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. It's a hit. All right. So that's 31 damage, right? Does he have any he doesn't have any bullshit that makes him resistant to necrotic, I don't think. No.
Wait, wouldn't he move with like? Wouldn't he have an action when it's his turn?
But it's not his turn yet. It's Claes' turn. And
Oh,
because
okay.
Claes, because we said when Claes, by the way, you don't get another 15 feet. You're still right there, bud.
Okay.
So when Claes moves, we said you all move. So Avachai
Right.
moved and provoked an opportunity attack.
Okay.
And yeah, the thing claws the crap out of him. Like it almost tears his arm off.
I assume he would cry out.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure. Yeah, he screams out in pain. Definitely.
What hit
But
you?
only
Odayn?
Seraphina and Ishu and Seer can hear it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Wait, was that?
Because you're
you
not
can hear
close
farther
enough.
than 10 feet away. You just can't see
Well, that's
farther than 10
true,
feet away.
but you don't know what direction he's in if it's more than 10 feet away.
Yeah, but we know we're in a train. Everyone's holding hands.
If you succeed,
Logical
on,
deduction.
if you succeed on your checks, you can hear where the scream came from. But Odayn made the check for everyone, and he failed. So.
Oh. I would like to volunteer to not have him make my checks anymore.
Yeah,
please.
you can make it.
Wait, is that
Hold on.
ending?
Hold on. On your next turn, you can make the
Right.
check again, but you don't get advantage because you're just doing it yourself. Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. So, Claes, you took your movement. Do you want to do anything else?
I will.
Unless you were dashing,
No.
then you can move.
I'd like to dash.
All right. Go ahead.
And we all move. Wait, now if he dashes,
You all have
we all
to
have to dash?
You all have
Yeah.
to dash to keep up
Well,
with
they
him.
do. I don't.
Okay. Does everyone dash?
Yeah,
Yep.
including Avachai.
All right. So
Does
everybody-
Odayn have anything that allows him to dash as a bonus?
I'm not a rogue. Nope.
Oh, that means you'll
Yeah, we
never
could
get to
go,
cast
like,
the dispel
I think
magic.
that,
Over here?
I think that he knows that they wouldn't be able to keep up if I kept dashing. So he will use his bonus action to. Actually, I would have done my dash as my bonus action if I could, and then I still have my action. And he will.
Oh man.
Oh, this is. Yeah, he's not going to be able to hit anything without knowing where it is, really. So I will hold my action to attack any monsters or vashes that come within my line of sight with my rapier. No, wait, I don't have my rapier. I will punch any monsters or vashes.
Okay. All right. All right. Odayn, you use your action to dash. Do you have a bonus action?
Not my turn. I'm
Oh, it's not your turn.
all
It's,
the
Vash.
way.
It's Vash's turn. I'm sorry. Vash, you use your
Oh.
action to dash. Do you have a bonus action?
Nope. I have full movement because I have freedom of movement. So I had 30 feet of movement normal.
Oh, okay.
So I do have my action. If Orilyn says that, he's going to say, can't run from it, but we can fight it. We did it before. You keep running, you're going to get someone killed. And then I heard Avachai cry out. I know he got hurt, right?
Yeah, Seraphina can't see him. No, never mind. It sounded bad. Like it sounded really bad.
I think. Oh yeah, they can't see each other because of that.
Yeah, our healers can't heal because we can't see.
He can heal.
I can
He
heal.
doesn't
I
have
have
to see to be able to heal. Avachai doesn't. I will move the spirit until it sees Avachai, and then move it over behind him.
It can
And-
see him from where it was. Yeah.
Through the spirit, I will cast.
Wait, you can see, but can the spirit see? When you have insect cloud going?
That's true. Okay, well then instead of that, I will move him around because I can see where Seraphina is and I have a mental connection with it. So once it touches Seraphina, he'll work his way back down the line
All right.
until he touches Avachai.
Okay.
And I guess there isn't much point in healing him. He's gonna die either way. He'll just circle around, and then when I see that, or when I can't see him after he moves that space, I guess he'll stay there. I'll offer Avachai a teleport if he wants it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
good.
he'll take he won't say no to getting out of here.
Okay, this is gonna suck for some of you.
Is Avachai's speed 30?
It is.
It is, yeah. 15 with the whatever movement.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to see if it was a little bit more. Perhaps he could try start going around Seer, but it is not. So.
The wildfire spirit will teleport with Avachai
Where are they moving? This way?
as far as he can move. So, everyone takes damage.
All right, roll damage on everyone. And
Sorry, guys.
Wait,
all-
is it a 5 foot?
I think it's 10.
Thought it was 5 foot.
I might be wrong. Yeah.
link it.
I think they
just-
changed it between the UA and the real thing.
Just link it. It doesn't damage Avachai, right?
Within 5 feet of it. No,
so
wait.
Seraphina.
Yeah, 5 feet of it.
All right, so Seraphina, you don't. You take damage, and then Seer takes damage, but everyone else is fine.
Link the description.
And it can't teleport Seer?
There we go. I have it set to show description and it didn't. I don't know why.
Spirit, each willing creature within 5 feet of it. Okay, so I guess Seraphina and Seer could teleport, but Ishu can't.
Seer, they're on Seer.
Right.
But that's why I said just Avachai,
Okay.
because problems.
Yeah. All right. All right. So roll damage on Seraphina and Seer.
Well, it wouldn't be Seraphina, it'd just be Seer.
And Ishu.
Ishu wasn't.
Possibly
Oh,
Ishu.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, it would
they
be
gotta do a
Ishu.
deck save.
That's where they land. Okay.
Dex save, yeah.
Dex
DC
save.
17, I believe.
Ishu fails.
Oh, it has +3, so it will save. Because
Oh.
I'm right next to it.
Okay. So he only takes 3 damage. And all right.
It's tier saves.
Nice.
It doesn't say take half damage.
Yeah, it
They take
doesn't
no
say
damage.
take half.
Oh, okay. They take no damage. Okay.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
sadly.
actually. Oh,
bad.
Good in this case, but sadly usual.
All right. So you do your teleport stuff. Is that your bonus action or action?
That's my bonus action, yeah. I can only see 10 feet. I'm gonna move around.
Didn't you technically move as your reaction
Yeah.
to follow us?
I moved 15 feet with you guys, but I still have 15 feet of movement.
'Cause he has
And
freedom
then-
of movement. Yeah. And
Right.
then you,
Claes had us move 30.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because you have the freedom, so you're not. Okay.
Right. Yeah. You guys moved a total of 30. Or
Yeah.
15. No,
No,
wait,
we moved a
did you move
total of
30?
30.
They
We
moved
moved
a
a total
total.
30.
They did move a
Okay.
total of 30. Yeah.
So then,
You could action
yeah,
dash.
action dash. Yeah. It's worth it to not be in the back. Probably stop when I see Orilyn. That's it.
All right. All right. You guys have played it pretty smart so far. All right. Avachai used his action to dash. Let's see what else he can do here.
Yeah, we're all relying on our bonus actions right now.
Yep. He could... I mean, it's not going to help him much if he gets hit again to heal himself. With Healing Word or something like that, it's not really going to do it. Oh, yeah, you guys also don't have your... A lot of you don't have your spellcasting focuses or whatever, right? Avachai got one, right? Isn't that what happened?
I believe so. I gave him a book that I had been
Yeah.
holding on to.
Didn't that go missing also, though?
Not
Did
that I
it?
know of. You were already in a jar when I gave it to him.
Oh, you
That
gave it
was
to him
after.
after?
I believe so. I don't know, unless someone else remembers differently.
I don't know.
Hang on. Let me see if I wrote down if someone else took it, you know?
Give him what? What?
Yeah, I have it written down that someone else stole that, I think.
Okay, alright.
So how do you heal us at the end of the last fight?
Well, he could still cast stuff that doesn't require material components.
Oh, okay, so Mass Cure Wounds doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't have
But-
material components.
Okay.
Yeah, but a lot of them require us to see, I think.
Yeah,
Mm,
but Mass Cure Wounds is just a
Not
point
that
of
one.
your choice.
yeah.
So
Mm.
you don't have to see to cast that. But it won't really help him right now.
And you can't. Isn't Mass Cure Runes action?
It is, yeah.
Probably.
So he can't cast it anyway.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if there's anything he can cast. And I'm not really seeing anything. I mean, he could do like a Healing Word, but it's not going to help.
Yeah, Healing Word, you have to be able to see the creatures that you're healing.
Yeah. Well, he could do it on himself, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So I
Spiritual
think he
weapon?
could. I think it's summon spiritual weapon because it doesn't say you have to see the creature to attack it. It just says a creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
Hmm.
But you have to see where to send the weapon. Is the thing. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what it says. I mean, I guess he'll cast Spiritual Weapon, but it's not going to help a whole lot. Let's see here. Right. And we'll just put that right there. Okay. Maybe he'll move it like right there. All right. That's his turn. Melora used her action to dash. And I mean, that's pretty much all she can do. I don't think she doesn't have any designated bonus action spells, I don't think. No. Nothing that's gonna help. Nope. Alright, so that's her turn. Ishu used... Well, he didn't use his action to dash, right? That would be Seer that did that.
Yeah, it was here. It still is.
Is Seer technically kind of flying instead of walking, right?
Yeah, he's like
What's his fly
10
speed?
feet up or 5 feet, 60.
So Seer technically didn't use an action to dash either.
Yeah, that's right.
It was just 30. Yeah, half 30.
All right. I think Ishu. Let's see here. What's survival? Wisdom? So they're both wisdom checks?
Wisdom.
Ooh.
Oh,
Good job,
Oh,
Ishu.
no.
Proud of you.
So he can't hear where the monster is. Like, he has no idea. So here's what happens. He launches a fireball in the wrong direction. He just launches one into the grass somewhere, and it
That was
blows
wild.
up like somewhere over here. Yeah. There's a huge explosion, but I'm pretty sure.
Hey, maybe that'll distract the creature.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
That's his turn. Seraphina, what are you doing?
Alright, Seraphina. Can I roll to see if
Yeah, make your survival.
where it
wisdom.
is? Okay. Not advantage, so
It's cool, Vash.
survival.
Don't worry about it. We'll get you next time. All right, you got it. You're not confused at all.
Alright. For my action, I'm gonna. Do I know where it is though? Well, technically I don't, because
I
we're in
mean,
the
you
Hyrule
hear it.
Club.
You've been hearing it screaming from this direction. Like,
Okay.
yeah. You can't see it, but you know it's like you guys have just got away from it after it ran up and clawed the crap out of Avachai. You can't see anything, but
Right. Can I do divine sense to know where it is? If it's an undead or a fiend or celestial?
yes. Let's see here. Actually, go over your awareness. Detects
I guess it's
the location of any celestial fiend or undead. It is a fiend. You do know its location. How does this look? Like, what does this look like when you do this?
For me, I like Seraphina closes her eyes, and then it seems like, you know, when there's a tear, like a drop of water in like in a glass, you could like have that ripple effect, and then you could, I don't know if it could pinpoint which location it is, but that's how she would sense that there's a fiend around.
Yeah.
It's like, so it's like I could sense that it's around here, and I tell the group that the fiend is probably following us, and then I might stay back to kill it. Ishu, you can hop off if you want to.
Oddly
It
enough,
seems that
you do also detect an object that's been desecrated. As
Oh.
well.
Do I-
This statue up here?
Oh,
Yeah. Go ahead.
okay. All right. I tell that to the group. There's like a desecrated like object around too. So that's it for my actions, and then Seer will just do the dodge action.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, Orilyn, you used your action to dash. What are you doing?
I got nothing. So Orlin's just readying to follow Claes, I guess.
Are you gonna hold action, or are you gonna just save it in case you need to run? Like, basically, is that what you're doing? You hold
don't think-
action to
Well,
attack.
How are we?
You can't hold
Yeah,
action
well, it
if
would
you
be-
use their action.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it would be holding
Technically,
action
the
to
first
run,
time
but
that we dashed, it broke the chain.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to point that out because it's complicated.
yeah. So I don't know. Whatever we're doing for moving, that's what Orlin's doing because
All right.
he doesn't know how much Claes is gonna try to run in this round, and she doesn't want to cast something and not be able to follow when Melora's pulling her.
Okay. All right. That's your turn, I guess. The fairy dragon. I don't think it's gonna do anything. I think it's gonna keep hiding where it's at. Let me see here. I can't really do anything useful, so. Odayn. I believe you used your action to dash.
Can I ask Melora to whisper something to Orilyn?
Yeah, you're also within 10 feet of Orilyn, so presumably anything you say out loud she'd be able to hear.
Or I want to whisper it to Melora so she can whisper.
I
Okay.
think he doesn't want either Claes or Vash to hear, and they would hear if he said something to me.
Okay. Sure. You want to write it to me in Discord or something?
Sure.
I'll send it to Ella on Discord. Maybe it'll be slightly different. I don't know. Let's see. Let's give Melora a perception check. Okay. Okay, there it is. Okay. So I'm gonna message Ella something. Okay, so Melora whispers that to you. Alright.
And then I'm going to ask Claes what the plan is because we can't running in a straight line.
I will. And that's not message. That's just like normal.
That's a whisper to you since you're
Okay, a
directly
whisper.
in there.
I'll whisper
I can't
back.
message, that's an action.
I'll whisper back. Honestly, more afraid of Vash right now than I am of the monster.
Alright, well that ends my turn. I just start my turn dashing and talking to people.
Alright. It's the creature's turn now. Oh. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see here. Ooh. Alright, so here's what happens. The creature runs to here. We'll put him right here. He's going for the closest target now, which is Seraphina. And he is going to use this. So let me put the radius on him. Let's see here. "20-foot radius. All right. So I need DC 18 con saves from everyone in that area. Let's see here.
Excluding the spirit, fear, and fae. Yeah.
Why?
Not humanoids.
Humanoids.
Because they're not
yeah.
humanoid.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Let me see here.
And the fairy dragon doesn't have to either. I'm debating if I should use my inspiration or not.
All right, so
I
that's
think yes.
I
fail.
think yes.
Probably use mine right.
That looks like big damage.
It's real big damage, guys.
And you guys
It
know
looks,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like,
big
it
damage.
looks like Avachai is down anyway.
He is. He might.
Yeah.
He might be dead, depending on how bad the damage is.
Don't forget you have a plus
Whereas
3 from
Mars-
Seraphina.
All right.
Are Azimars humanoids or celestial?
Yes, they're humanoids.
Uh,
But you should be resistant. You're resistant to necrotic.
Avachai
Necrotic, yeah.
succeeds, so he's probably not gonna die.
Aw.
What-
He will.
What's
be
the range
down.
for Seraphina's bonus?
10 feet.
10 feet. So Vash doesn't
Okay.
get it.
Issue.
Orilyn
But
would,
each
but she didn't
does.
need it.
Fails. Who else do I need to roll for here? Is that it? You said the fairy dragon
That's
doesn't have
it.
to make it because not a humanoid. Is that
It's
right?
not humanoid.
Yep,
Is it a humanoid?
Let me
it's
see.
not.
It
It should be a fey creature or
Should be a fae, yeah.
It's a tiny
Yeah.
dragon.
Or a dragon. Yeah.
A lot of damage.
Yeah. a dragon.
Ishu is a humanoid, unfortunately. All right, so here's the damage. Let's see here.
If Ishu dies, the campaign is over, so.
49. Let's see. Avachai goes down. Let's see here.
So is that 24 or 25
It would be
for
20
half damage?
24 for half.
Seraphina takes
Increase
12.
the damage by 10 for each
Yeah.
living humanoid
I
with
take 12.
0. Oh, with 0. Okay, good.
Yeah. Damage
Nice.
is not increased. So.
Vash
There's
is
no.
down. So the insect cloud goes away.
Oh, thank God.
I know, right? We can fight back finally.
He's not dead yet. But, alright. Ishu
So
succeeded or
concentrating on
failed?
myself.
Ishu, where was your con save? He failed, so he is also down.
Is it 19?
So, what? What? What'd you say? What'd you
I
say?
thought it was the 19.
I guess
that
it was
you rolled
really
after
bad.
Orilyn.
The 19 was Avachai.
Can we swap them?
It says Ishu where I rolled Ishus.
Oh,
Can
there
we
it is.
swap them
yeah.
so that Abachai is dead and Ishu isn't?
Yeah.
Well, they're both dead. Let's see.
They're both
here.
dead?
They're both down. They're not dead.
Down.
Dead. They're down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So is Vash. So there's 3 people down right now. Did I guess
Orlyn's-
Seraphina, you took your damage?
Yeah, I took 12.
Okay, because you got
And then I
resistance.
rolled for concentration.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, did you have additional thing that cuts it in half again?
Yeah, Seraphina's resistance resistance to
Alright.
necrotic. Did you take your
Nice.
damage, Orilyn?
I did.
All right. Well, that's the end of that guy's turn. Let me roll a d6.
As
Holy shit. Oh, okay,
as we
cool.
all
Okay.
take damage from whatever that thing was that it did, Orilyn will call out, tell Claes to not run so fast.
I yell back, we can fight now. Vash is down. The cloud is gone.
Makes sense.
Okay. All right. Okay. So that is his turn. I just want to make sure he doesn't have any other special bullshit he can do this turn. He doesn't. All right. He moved his full movement. Okay, Claes, you're up.
Claes is going to yell to the group, "Now we attack!" And he charges. He lets go and then charges towards it.
You can see it.
No, you can't see until you get
Oh,
within
yeah.
10 feet. Make your survival and wisdom check.
Yeah, I forgot.
You
He
can
could
hear
run
it.
down the line behind us.
He could.
If
Yeah.
you want.
Right.
But
Once you get to Seraphina, you'll be able to see it, basically.
Survival,
Nice.
wisdom. 2 higher.
All right. Okay. So you just hear it coming from a different direction. Like you just hear its roars coming from in front of you instead of
You
behind you.
freak out.
I
you let
think
go of my hand.
But
between the
but,
change
yeah.
in the number and
you pass the
in
survival
one of those
check.
numbers, yeah,
So
I think I would know
Yeah,
which
yeah.
direction.
yeah,
But
presumably.
I might look back over my shoulder for just a moment and then go, "Oh yeah," and then start running in the right direction. So, actually, he's gonna go the way that Vash is.
does
Oh,
he
man,
know
this
Vash
is
is
wild.
that
Oh no,
way
he doesn't
now?
know that Vash is on that side. So
Yeah,
this
he
is the
doesn't
side
know
he was
what
going to
side
go
he's
to
on.
originally. 5.
Now he knows Vash is there.
Yeah, now you
15.
see
Yeah.
Vash.
Vash is on the ground. Is he
Stops
on
for
the-
just
You'll
a
be able to
moment.
see him.
You can
He'd
stop
stop
and
for just a moment to make sure that
stab
Vash
him.
isn't moving.
You stop and stab him in the neck.
Oh my god.
No, you wouldn't do that. Don't worry. You don't have to ask.
Okay.
You wouldn't
Okay.
do that.
And then 1, 2, 3. As the bonus action, I definitely didn't accidentally hit a side mouse button and back out of the page. Hang on. I didn't do that, no.
I just messaged you
And
something,
then-
Tim, if you want
yeah.
to check. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And then I will no weapons right now because they all got stolen.
Is that what? Okay. Is that what happened? All right.
And where is it? I will just go ahead and punch it. Just give it a punch.
All right. You're not stealthed anymore, I don't think. Well,
He's
actually,
trying to make a good example.
actually,
With the grass, would I be?
yeah, yeah. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
So I get sneak?
Yeah, you can get your sneak.
Okay.
But you reveal yourself when you attack.
Yeah. It's a flat d20 plus my dex, I think. Yeah, I don't have any reason I would be proficient. So, 13.
A 13. A 13 does not hit. But do you have advantage because you're attacking from stealth? Does stealth give you advantage on attack rolls? Is that how it works?
If it can't see me, then does that give it advantage if it can't see me? Or does that just give it disadvantage on me?
I'm able to see you though. There's no more
Hang on.
insects.
No, I can see it. I don't know if it can see me if I'm stealthing up.
I allowed
Oh.
you. If you're attacking from hiding and are unseen, you gain advantage
Okay.
on your attack roll. So roll again. Don't get a 13 this time.
I got a 12.
All right. Yeah.
It's even-
You-
Well, it wasn't a 13.
It wasn't.
Yeah, we see you leap out of the grass and like throw yourself at this thing, and it just like bats you aside. You don't take any damage or anything, but yet.
I look up and then look back at the group. Help!
Seraphina, make a insight check.
Insight check?
Yeah.
Alright.
The creature doesn't seem interested in Claes. Like it didn't
Oh,
it didn't
yeah.
notice him coming at it. It seems to be like you've seen it. We've as the audience have seen it go after Odayn. Now it's kind of going after you. It went after Avachai. Doesn't seem concerned with Claes. Like it didn't really notice him. All right.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all you get. Claes, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right, Vash, death saving throw, please.
20.
Roll a 20.
Oh,
Oh, 20.
Oof.
it's one failure. At least it's not a 1. Avachai, death save. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
that's
Oh
2
my gosh.
failures for Avachai. So one more failure, he is permadead. All right, Melora. Let's see what she can do here.
I think earlier, I don't know if she could tell it to leave like the other one.
But that was well, she cast it as an ability though, right? It probably still has concentration. Or is suggestion not concentration?
Let's link it.
Odayn doesn't know any of that.
This is
Odayn's
Melora's
gonna ask.
suggestion here.
It doesn't say concentration.
Yeah, it doesn't say it requires concentration. Yeah. So I think she's gonna.
Nice when you
try.
have it as a godlike ability instead of a spell.
Yeah, it's because it's like a Nereid natural ability for her. So it's supposed to be a little bit kind of OP. She doesn't do a whole lot of fighting, so this is how she compensates. Let's see here. She could do both Beguile and Suggestion.
I mean, if she responds back saying that she will do it, Odayn will let go.
Yeah, she does say that. Does she have enough movement to get there? 'Cause she only has 15 feet.
She can get here.
She get there. And then what's the range? So here's her thing. So she can do Beguile and Suggestion. Beguile's any creature in 30 feet. Suggestion is a creature she can see within 30 feet. Is she close enough to see the thing? She is.
Hopefully she doesn't do Beguile that wrecks everyone else.
That's true. It would affect all you guys too. Well then.
I also asked her if she could tell it to go away, so I don't know if that helps.
Well, if she does both of them, she has to do Beguile first, but I don't think she wants to take the chance of screwing you guys up. So she'll just do Suggestion, I guess. So the creature has to make a...
Wisdom 16.
Wisdom 16 save. And it fails. All right. Well, that's pretty much the end of the combat then. So it fails, and she points behind it and says, "Run in that direction." It doesn't have any bullshit to make it immune to this, and it still hasn't been damaged. All right. Well, for 8 hours, it's gonna run in this direction, basically. Okay. Can she do anything else to help? That's an action, so she would have a bonus.
think she's done plenty.
That's her turn. Issue, death saving throw. Fail.
Oof.
All right. That's Issue's turn. Seraphina, what are you doing?
Since Issue's an object right now, I'm just gonna place him right beside me as I go Vachai. So it's just I'm on top of Issue, and then I'm gonna lay on hands on Avachai because he seems like he had it worse.
Okay, so you're gonna heal.
5.
You're gonna heal Avachai for 5. Okay.
And then once he wakes up, I'll tell him, can you heal this kobold over here?
He nods.
And then, bonus action. Oh, I don't have anything for bonus action. And that's it. And then Seer will just dodge again.
All right.
Where's the save?
Orilyn.
That's it for my.
Right. Claes is gonna be really mad at Orilyn, but Vash is still a friend. So, Orilyn saw Seraphina go and do something, or move out of her sight. No, she saw Seraphina go do something. She's still in her sight. And so she is going to do, healing word. And I believe that is... Oh, it's only one creature.
Yeah, a creature of your choice.
Right.
You're so
Well,
sorry.
Yeah, you should have taken the staff first.
You're probably thinking of mass healing word.
Yeah, I was thinking of mass healing word. She's healing Ishu.
What's that?
But she is going to step here and take Vash's staff.
Oh no!
Oh,
Wait. Okay, yeah, it's bonus action. So yeah, you can use your action to grab
object.
the staff. Now, Vash, you were holding the staves, both staves, when you went down, right?
Yeah.
If
Wait,
she
it's
doesn't
a-
know which
it's a-
one, she will just take both.
It's a full action, isn't it? One free object interaction.
It would be one
Yeah.
free object interaction, but you could use your action to grab the second one as well, I guess.
So
Yeah.
2.
Well, the second one just looks more plain, right?
Yeah, kind of.
The one that he's obviously been using is...
Nice.
Okay.
I don't know what the insect one looks like, but it's probably fancier.
I think it was described
It's
with
like
having
gold.
jewels in it.
Yeah, it was like golden, like dripped over the tip with a bunch of
Yeah.
jewels. I remember.
Did you see them make that makeshift staff?
Do what?
Also, didn't he make up the staff with Avachai's help or something? Into them.
Yeah, he made
Right.
us the other one that he's using as his spellcasting focus, right?
So Orilyn would have seen that
Yeah.
being made.
Yeah. I think she'll go ahead and take both, because I can't cast another healing spell right now. So yeah, she'll use her action and her free action to take both, and then she's gonna step back, and she'll look at Odayn and say, I think you can heal him now, or maybe tie him up and then heal him. Just to appease our friend Claes.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep, that was all of my stuff.
All right. You hear the fairy dragon say, "Yeah, tie him up." That's the fairy dragon's turn. Well, let's see. Does the fairy dragon want to do anything? Nah.
It's funny because I think Orilyn still has rope tied around her waist right now.
Yeah, I think some of the other folks do as well. It's just torn.
Oh,
But
did
it's-
you heal Ishu the 7?
I did. Oh no, I didn't.
Okay.
Apparently, thought I did. There we go. Now he's got the 7. All right. Odayn. What's Odayn's quiet?
Odayn's gonna run out to Claes,
Mhm.
and then he's gonna cast a spell magic.
On Claes?
Claes.
Can you link it, please? Range. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, make a Arcana check.
Alright, I want to use my inspiration on this.
Please do.
Oh,
Real.
You cast a spell magic. There's nothing to dispel. That's all the information I'll give you. I suppose it could be a religion check, but you'll have to wait until your next action to do that. Unless it would change if you would have rolled religion instead.
You're asking for both intelligence ones, so no.
Okay. All right. You got anything else? You got any bonus actions?
No, that's it.
Wait. Wait a second. Were you targeting anything specific when you cast Dispel Magic?
I was targeting the creature.
Yeah.
I was targeting Claes.
I'm just looking for an excuse to really troll Claes and like turn off any magic items you might have.
No, I would have been targeting the creature.
Okay. All right. Okay, so no effect.
That's it, and then I'm holding the Laura's hand
All right.
again, so that we don't get lost.
All right. The creature, the monster guy. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure he just has to run. Yeah. Pursues the course of action Melora described to the best of its ability. So it has to dash and all that stuff. I mean, for 8 hours. Like, it's gone for now. So it runs off like 60 feet away. And disappears into the grass. All right. This time, oddly enough, the chanting continues. But it gets quieter, like as the thing gets further away, basically. And then after a while, like after a couple rounds, you won't hear it anymore. All right, that's the creature's turn. Claes.
I am going to go up to Vash and then say to the group, whatever you do, do not wake him up. And I will make a medicine check. Can I get advantage if I use Dream Lily to try to stabilize him?
I don't think
Dream
Lily's
I don't know. It's kind of like a painkiller. I don't know. To stop. I don't know.
Let's see here. Let's see what Dream Lily is exactly. It's a 5e thing, right? It's
Yeah.
a psychoactive liquid. Psychoactives, it is an opiate. Let's see here.
First time it drops to 0 hit points without being killed, it drops to 1 point.
Oh.
Like
okay,
it
so it is kind of a death ward thing. You know what?
Yeah.
I'll allow it. Yeah, that's
So could I get advantage on
Yeah.
the medicine check here?
Yeah, you get
Alright.
advantage, yeah. You're trying to stabilize.
And I'm not trying to wake him up. I'm trying to stabilize him.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you stabilize him.
Okay. And then I will... So that would be my action. And then can I because of fast hands, use my bonus action to use an object and have that object be a rope tying him up? Or would that take another action?
There's a grammar to make
Or would it be actually, could that be a sleight of hand check to tie him up? So fast hands would work?
Sure.
Okay. I will tie him up as well as I can with my silk rope. Oh wait, hang on, I gave Odayn that rope. Wait, did Odayn give it? Oh, I have manacles. That'll work.
When did you give that to me? At the beginning?
I gave you the rope when you were going off into the woods, and then you left the rope tied to the tree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You just untied it. Hang on, let me take that off my inventory. In that case,
If you need a rope, you would see one hanging off of Orlyn's pack because she had two.
no, he's not gonna take that. That would be rude.
No, you could take it.
I will take out my manacles. Actually, no. I'll take out my. I'll ask her politely for a rope. Hey, Orilyn, can I have that rope?
Sure. Are you tying him up?
Yes. We can't trust him.
Okay. And she will let you take the rope because
I
my hands
will-
are full.
Hog tie Vash and
Oh my
try to
God.
put some. Yeah, I'll hog tie him and then I'll try to gag him after.
Okay.
Wait, let me make sure my sleight of hand isn't set to advance. Okay, I have it on normal. Good. 21.
All right. You tie him up.
And then can I, as a pre-item interaction, shove a gag in his mouth of some sort?
I mean, yeah. You can put something
Okay.
in his mouth to stop him from talking or whatever. Sure.
I was gonna say I'll wad up like one of my socks, and I realized I'm a satyr, so I don't have socks.
It's a
Him in
goblin
the
sock.
socks.
I'll take one of. Does Vash wear socks?
Apparently, he still has.
You can't take off his sock. Like you're doing a lot here.
Yeah,
with
I
one.
know. I'll
You can just grab
Grab
like, a
a-
random rag or something.
a random rag.
Yeah.
I'll rip off like a part of one of his sleeves and shove it in his mouth as a
Yeah,
gag.
that works.
Sure.
It's funny because technically Orilyn has spare socks because she has 2 sets of fine clothes and her traveler's clothes. So
I have 3 pairs of clothes also, but none of them work for this because I don't wear socks or shoes.
oh boy.
Yeah, so Vash is all hog tied up and gagged.
All right.
So how are you gonna bring him with us? Are we gonna put him on Sia?
I look over at Seer. Seer looks strong enough.
He's not that heavy if he should just drops off and walk with you guys.
All right.
Out of character, alternatively, Seraphina could walk and Ishu could ride with Vash.
Alternatively, Seraphina could let Seer carry her armor and things and then be able to carry Vash.
Yeah. Really quick, Vash, can you roll a d4?
Yeah.
How many hours?
Um, 1 hour of unconsciousness. Okay, I don't see any reason we need to keep the turn order going. So I'm just gonna clear the turn order.
Could I use the Dream Lily as like a keep him drugged and asleep thing for one dose? Like we'll keep him asleep for an or can try to keep him asleep for an additional hour.
Sure. Let me take a look at Dream Lily again. I think he'll
I-
have to roll.
Yeah, I don't. It's if that doesn't work, that's fine. But
I'm gonna give him a con save each time you dose him.
okay.
And he might build up like a tolerance. So if he does fail, it might be easier the next time.
Okay. Or a dependence.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like a dependence. Yeah, we'll see. Depends on how much you give him, I guess.
Yeah, I will make a new survival check, if I need to remember where I was trying to head to originally.
Sure. Make another survival and wisdom. Okay.
2 higher.
Yeah.
And 2 higher.
Yeah, you're fine. You got it. You know exactly where you're going.
I will try to have everyone form the line again, and then say, follow me, I'll explain what's happening on the way.
Wait up.
Avachai is like clutching a nasty wound on his side.
Right.
Should we go back up to the statue so we can have clear sight of each other and do some healing?
Right. And I noticed something with the statue. It seems it's desecrated. Maybe we could.
I don't think we have time to go stand on desecrated objects.
Well,
Well,
I still think we need to heal. I'm trying to
Got 2
help our
people,
teammates.
3 people near dead.
We need to get back to our
halfway
camp where it's
there.
safe. We don't need to stay out in the grass and get attacked again when that thing comes back for a 3rd time.
I got a question for Wolf. When you get knocked unconscious, does your spirit
It
stay?
sticks around.
It does? Okay.
Yeah, until I die.
Okay.
Or until
you
it runs
know-
out of time.
Does it like defend you or anything?
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
It's
What-
kind of like how if like soul falls, Kitty can.
Would it
Right.
have tried to stop them from tying you up?
I was thinking about that. I don't think
I
so,
gave
because
Vash
they
medicine.
weren't
You can
damaging me.
You can only command it when you're awake, right?
Right. So it's just going off of what it thinks is best. I don't know what it thinks is best.
I think it'll protect you from harm. Like if someone tries to
Right.
damage you, it'll do something.
So I don't think it would do anything.
Okay. It's like draping itself over his body right now, over his unconscious body, like kind of like wings spread, kind of like laying over him like it's a nest, and it's protecting eggs. And it kind of screeches at you guys, and you get a little close, but it doesn't really do anything to stop you.
Are we putting Vash's body on top of Seer? Are we doing a swap out with somebody?
Sound like we want
That
to pull
seems like
Ishu.
a good idea.
yeah.
Oh, okay, so Ishu will get off, and we'll put Vash on there. Yeah, I mean, Avachai's trying to get a short rest, basically. So is Ishu.
While we rest up,
Well,
Seraphina's
I don't-
gonna sprinkle some holy water on this thing. If that.
Oh.
I think Claes is gonna try and lead us away before we could short rest, though, is the thing.
Oh.
I think we're gonna die if we stay here and that thing comes back.
Didn't Melora
Melora shakes
send
her
it
head.
away?
He's not coming back. Not for a long time.
Claes shrugs. I guess as long as we can. And then he looks at Seraphina's holy water that she's sprinkling. Make this area safer.
Yeah, I think it would. That was a fiend that we were fighting. I sensed it while we were in that bug cloud of Vashes.
So wait, are we all moving up to the statue face?
Yeah, that's the plan.
All right. You guys can do that.
Okay.
I'll just
Yeah.
move you guys all there. That's fine. Let me put Vash back on the thing. Okay, while you guys are moving into the clearing, why don't we take a late break? And we'll come back in like 5 or 10 minutes and see what you guys end up doing. Guys, that was really close. I was really worried I was going to kill a bunch of you guys for a minute there. I was already like, all right, I'm killing Avachai first. That's that's the mode I was in. Because
At least he goes right.
if that thing had one more turn, pretty much guaranteed somebody was dead.
Recharges on a 5 or 6, right?
Well, it recharges
On a
on
6.
it recharges on
That's
a
a
6. I thought it was
okay.
5 or 6. That's why I was like, oh god.
Yeah, I heard you say that, so I was
yeah.
like, oh, must have recharged.
But there's something else it can do. That's really bad news. And
Oh, it can devour the souls, I'm guessing.
yeah, it hasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it didn't get to do that, and you have to be at 0 HP for that to happen. And
Because there was
basically,
3.
we were about to see something really horrible happen to somebody there, and it was probably going to be Avachai first.
Unfortunately, Orilyn would be. Unfortunately for the others, Orilyn would be prioritizing Avachai because he's the only one that can heal them of corruption, or he's the only one that has the other half that we need to heal of corruption. So
Yeah.
Orilyn sees him as absolutely necessary.
Yeah. That would have been really bad if.
Yeah.
Really, if anybody was down there, that would have been really bad. But
I'm glad Malloy was able to just ask them to leave.
I love how everybody was like, all right, I'm not healing Vash.
Hey, I
Alright.
was going to until I remembered that my spell is not mass cure wounds.
Yeah. Well, like Avachai could, but he's only got 1 mass cure wounds left, so he's trying to hold on to it. He might need that. So we'll be back in 5 or 10 minutes. You guys have a good break. Get you something to drink.
Right.
You know, all that good stuff. All right. Later. All right. I am here. We had some technical difficulties. On break. Wolf will be back in just a second. He said he's knocked out, so give him a minute. He'll be back. How are the rest of you guys doing?
Okay.
Yeah? Did you guys have a good break?
Yeah.
Sorry about being late.
Do what?
Sorry about being late earlier.
Oh, you're all right. You're all right. Stuff happens. All right. So we had a technical difficulty when we went to break. OBS crashed for some reason, so we had to restart the stream. So if you're watching, don't freak out. We are back. Just refresh. I put that in the chat. Did it show up for the rest of you guys?
It showed up for me, and I haven't refreshed chat. I haven't reopened. I have it Twitch up in a different window so I could cover it up with the Roll20 window.
Yeah.
Just in case.
All right.
And then I keep the chat pop out.
Oh, I guess I had this minimized. It doesn't really look different on stream. All right. Oh. That's because it's showing the wrong screen. It's showing the DM screen for some reason. Let's see if we can fix that. Maybe? Maybe not. Hang on a second. I don't know why it's doing
I guess while we're still waiting, we're getting the keys to our new condo on the 21st, and we're hopefully going to get most of our stuff moved over this weekend, but we might be working on Monday as well, so I might have to cancel for Monday.
Okay. Well, let's make sure we kill you off this week then. All right?
I'm on it.
Sounds good.
We change objective.
All right. So, we've got stuff fixed. I'm pretty sure Devour is out of the fight for a while. because he has to go run off for 8 hours.
He left the stove on.
Yeah, he left the stove. There's a really tasty soul over there somewhere, and he's looking for that. Okay. So you guys have gotten yourselves a second in the clearing here. Wolf sent me another little message there I didn't see until just now. Interesting. All right. Okay, so you guys got you a second. Are you guys going to take a short rest here? I know Seraphina was talking about putting some holy water on the statue.
Yeah.
You said you were trying to make the area safe. I mean, I think Avachai would let you know that there's a spell that does that. Let's see here. There's a spell that's made for that. And he'd probably ask if you know how to cast it. Let me see if he knows it. I would think he would. It's called a Hallow, right? That's the spell I'm thinking of.
Yeah, a hollow spell purifies. But I know from the DMG, please do something. I don't know. In this game.
So holy water in itself, I mean, it'll damage a fiend or undead if you throw it at them and stuff. We've had other stuff we've used it for before as well. But I don't think it'll like cleanse a gigantic statue that's like, part of it's underground and stuff. I think Avachai would probably let you know that before you waste the holy water.
Okay.
He says there is a spell that can do what you're trying to do.
Can you do it, Avatar?
Don't have it prepared. Didn't think I would need it.
Okay. Right.
But
Do you guys want a short rest here?
Yeah, go ahead. Avachai nods. Ishu does too, for sure.
Orilyn also nods.
Well, if we're gonna short rest, Odayn's gonna put up a tiny hut.
Okay. Seraphina, while you and Avachai are talking about the statue, do you want to make another check on the statue?
Sure.
You can make whatever check you would like. If you wanted to make same old history check or something like that, or if you want to do something maybe different, like religion or arcana or what have you.
Let's do religion.
Okay.
Where is it? Religion.
Okay. You're this is kind of good. Let me see how to word this. Okay. So you're convinced. You remember when we saw that scene a while back where you were interacting with the Arcana Death?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't see its face in that scene, right?
Yeah, we did it.
So I think what happens here is you're looking at this face for a moment, and there's a second where you're, man, this looks familiar. You can't really place it. And you're searching for something, and you keep you've seen the face before. And you keep on dwelling on like a memory you can't quite get to. All you really see from this memory is Death's hood that he was wearing or she was wearing while sitting on the horse, and just that dark void under the cloak that you can't really quite make out. And then like we see the like the skeletal hand reach up, the same hand we saw grab the sickle or the sword and throw it to you.
Mhm.
And it grabs at the edges of the cloak, like it's about to pull the cloak down, and it starts to pull back, and then we just cut back to you standing there looking at this statue. Like you don't remember what was under the cloak, but you know, like yeah.
Like an inkling of what Death's face would look like. Is
Yeah.
that what you're leaning toward?
Yeah, or one of its faces, or something along those lines, perhaps.
Oh, are we all seeing our own godlike figure in the statue?
Are you asking? Are you asking me if I'm going to tell you that's what's going on?
I tell this to the group that this could be Death, but I'm not so certain unless Avachai can read the books and probably read scriptures about him, since he is also a
I
follower and devout.
I thought that the statue looked like Lord Oberon.
I've never really seen Oberon.
Orilyn.
Avachai says, he kind of grins when he's looking at the face. He says, I don't see a face of death. And he kind of like smirks. If you can make an insight check on him if you want to.
Okay. Science.
Yeah, you don't really know what's going on. But he kind of like steps back off of its face, like showing some respect. Like he like backs up to the edges of it and like stands on the soil and just kind of looks at it. You're not really getting a good read on his like emotional state or anything.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Every time Orilyn steps on the face, she does apologize to it.
Yeah, okay. Statue appreciates that by staring blankly up to the sky.
Well, she doesn't know if it is Oberon's statue. She wants to make sure it does. She means no disrespect. She's just taking refuge in its surface. Or on its
Resting on it. Can I check to see if it's like a magical statue? Or do I feel any magic coming from it?
Yeah, make an Arcana check, or you can cast Detect Magic or something like that. There is magic coming from it. Let's see here. I don't think you get a school or anything. It's just an Arcana check. But there's definitely like magic in the area, like just from the grass. But there's also you feel some magical aura, some magicalness coming from the statue face.
There's some sort of magic here, guys. But
You can't decipher what it is.
no.
Never mind. I was going to try to help you out there with something else, but I'm not going to do that. You will have to do that yourself. So, what else are you guys doing?
Well, if we're short resting, I'm gonna play my song of for the fellow people to help cheer them up.
Yeah. All right. Play your thingamabob. Extra 1d6 on their hit die. Well, when you roll your HP. Okay. Now, let's roll some hit die. I guess. Let's see here. Avachai's got a good amount of hit die left. So let's use a couple. We're gonna use probably like 4 of them. 4 at least. And then he gets an extra d6. Ooh, that's not, well, could be worse, I guess. All right, there's your, so that's 20. How much does he got left here? He's got 4 left. We'll use another 3, probably. Let's see. Let's roll them one at a time. I think he'll be able to use all 3. Yeah. For sure. Another 10. Okay. All right. I'll use your last one. Okay. All right. Issue. Make sure I mark off. Avachai's hit die. Now you guys are resting for an hour, so presumably Vash would be waking up by the end of this hour, unless Claes is going to try to dose him.
Also, while they're resting,
I will try to dose
Orilyn
him.
is putting both of the staves in her bag of holding.
Okay. You put both the staves in your bag.
Yeah.
Wolf, if you're there, can you make a DC 15 con save?
Sure.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. So you wake up. Oh, look at that! Unrooted instance of bits. Thank you, Unrooted. So you wake up, and yeah, I mean, you have this weird taste in your mouth. I think you can probably place it. You're pretty experienced with herbs and stuff like that. As some kind of it's some kind of narcotic. Like it tastes like as the bitter taste of an opiate, something that would typically put you to sleep. But yeah, it doesn't do that for you.
Also, before Vash woke up, because it would have been the full hour, Orilyn would have asked Claes, so what did he do to you?
well, he obviously turned me into a slug.
Right, but so earlier today, you suddenly started having, was it seizures? And then we tried to help you, and then you immediately started taking off running.
Because he poisoned me.
With what?
I don't know.
I roll. Do I believe him?
Poison.
See what my
Claes, would you
insight
like to make a
says?
roll in secret?
Yes.
All right.
And this number is not the same number. Because of the thing. So that minus a bit. Let me scroll back up to the spot. That minus 4.
Okay.
Wait, no, that minus 3. That minus 3.
All right. I'll let you tell her what happens.
I just know that he must have done something.
Well, I mean, like out of character, you can tell her whether like, oh, I'm pretty convincing, or
Yeah, it's convincing.
Okay. I didn't
He
think
he
this
seems
through.
like he doesn't really know what happened, but he's pretty sure that Vash is the one who did it to him. and he's almost certain.
So is he saying he doesn't know for certain? Or
He knows that Vash did it, but he doesn't know how.
okay. What? So
I'm
you said
actually, I haven't been completely honest with you. I'm not here on a quest to save the world. I'm here because Vash has done some bad things.
What bad things?
Well, for first, he's suspected of murder, stealing from people. There are other rumors that I can't confirm, but I was sent to investigate.
Oh, we might be able to explain those rumors. We were traveling with another Timothy, and he sort of disguised himself to look like Vash and committed minor petty crimes all over 5 rings. Those
When
might.
was this?
Orilyn, do you remember when this was?
it took about almost 2 weeks to get to the cave and back. We were there for a few days, so I would say roughly.
If we're talking in weeks, this isn't the same thing. This has been at least a decade.
Wait,
Does Vash ever talk about his family to you?
no.
No.
It's because he killed them.
How Vash is not that old. I'm pretty sure he's human, and the humans don't live that long.
A decade? 10
Oh,
years?
sorry. I don't know why I
was
heard
just trying to
10
think
years.
about that too because I don't hear that word in everyday conversation.
Oh, well, decade. What? His. The only thing we know about his family is that there's this guy who keeps popping up who calls himself his brother. Have you heard of the Grovey?
My face goes pale. He's alive?
And
I thought
he
Vash killed him. He must not have died in the fire then.
Well, he killed one of our friends, not Vash, the other one.
Must be trying to get revenge on him.
Yeah, Vash said that he didn't know who he. How do you know all of this? Are you related to him somehow? I thought you were from the Feywild.
I'm from the Feywilds. I've been investigating, trying to track down any clues. I didn't want to have to tell you this. I work for the court.
The Sealy.
Not that one.
The Unseelie court?
More in the material plane.
And
The court.
what exactly do you do for the court?
Well, Vash is a wanted heretic and a murderer. I am a magistrate. It's my job to try and investigate these things.
But
It was
You
my
have a
assignment.
badge.
wait,
Why
but
would I carry a badge around when they're killing magistrates?
but
People are hunting down magistrates and chasing them out of towns. I was supposed to be undercover. The fact that I'm telling you any of this could get me killed.
but Vash is a
but-
magistrate.
Yeah, we're all magistrates. We just don't put our badge out for everyone to see.
Wait, you're a magistrate too, Orilyn?
Well, you gave me a badge, didn't you?
I get that doesn't. Sure, I guess that makes you a magistrate.
Actually, I think it was Timothy that gave it to me.
So maybe not.
I'm a
Yeah, but
magistrate too.
Yeah. But wait, so but Vash is a magistrate. Why would the
Do
court
you-
make him a magistrate?
He's not
If-
he's not recognized as a magistrate by us. Are you sure that he didn't get that badge some other way? Have you seen Vash do things to people? That
I
seem
mean,
a
can you
bit-
be more specific?
Have you seen Vash show remorse for killing? Show empathy?
Not really.
I turned to Orilyn. I'm like, Seraphina, do you remember anything?
About what?
No, I don't think so.
Seraphina's like, about what? Why would someone show empathy for killing? What's this empathy
did-
you speak of?
I do remember him saying that he like went through someone's stomach. He didn't really care, or at least seemed to care.
Yeah,
That's
he went.
not something I've heard of, but
He
that
says he
does
saint.
seem in character with him.
He said he saint strided through the Pell.
Can I insight check any of this to see if what
Yeah, go ahead.
what he's
Am
what
I-
Claes is saying is true?
Yeah.
Also allowed to insight
Yes.
because it's new information.
Yeah, you guys can insight like at any time. You can be like insight.
Okay.
All right.
This all seems reasonable.
Yeah. Orilyn
I at least seem believable.
Yeah.
It seems like I think I'm telling the truth.
for sure it does. He seems legitimate. He seems concerned. Yeah, he's even using some of the right like buzzwords or whatever for magistrates and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Claes, since
My
you're being
name
very
isn't
truthful
Claes.
to us,
I'm sorry, I lied about that.
what? What is your name?
look, Odayn, and if he's actually from the Feywilds, which I'm not sure he is, if he's looking, I don't know. Anyways, you usually don't give other Fey creatures your full name. It gives them a certain kind of power over you. So
I can tell you, but not her. As long as you promise to not tell her.
You know what? It doesn't matter. Is it okay if we still call you Claes?
That would be better. And if Vash
Okay.
wakes up, don't tell him that I've told you any of this. He needs to not know that I'm onto him.
All right.
I would have just
Why?
killed him while he was out,
Wait,
but we
why-
need some information from him.
why
We need to
does
know what he
he
did with it.
did with what?
I can't tell you that.
How can we help you if you won't tell us?
The way you can help me is by making sure that he, and I point at Vash, doesn't find out that I'm after him. I think he started to get suspicious and tried to slip me something.
When do you think he did that?
I have no idea. I tried to keep one eye open, but I've got to sleep at some point.
Wait,
Could have
did
been
he,
while we were at camp that this happened.
did he do it before or after we came here?
I'd assume he did it last night at camp. I'm trying to go back there to find the bottle for whatever poison he used on me. I wanted to be able to prove it to you.
Who was on watch when Vash was on watch?
I was on watch with him. He didn't seem like he was doing anything particularly suspicious.
Do you remember if he went to bed a little bit before you, or if you went to bed before him? Did he wake up the next watch?
I believe he woke up the next watch.
So can you account for what he did after you went to sleep?
No, but Orilyn was the.
Yeah, he didn't do anything when I.
How do we
on
know
watch
that he didn't
either.
do anything between when you fell asleep, Odayn, and when he woke up Orilyn?
Hey, Melora,
Simple question. Yeah, Melora.
you're awake all the time. What
Did
did
Vash
you
do anything
see?
strange?
She says, doesn't he always?
What do you mean? What
Well-
strange thing does he does always?
Well, I didn't see him harm Claes or go near him, if that's the question, but you all have your own strange habits. Vash seems like he talks to himself.
Oh yeah, he does do that a lot.
Or perhaps just gets lost in thought. Sometimes it seems like he's miles away.
I mean, doesn't he talk in your head sometimes?
She nods. You suppose it's possible he's talking to someone?
Has he ever explained who he's been talking to?
Has he mentioned Tulpa to anybody? Maybe Wolf can help us
so.
out. I don't think he really talks about him. No.
No, I don't think so. He's mentioned that he made a connection with the Forgotten One.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but I think we would know that he was talking to Tulpa before.
How?
Does he not talk out loud, or I guess
No,
not?
No,
not
he's
really.
in my head.
Most of their conversations have been while he's asleep. Really.
True.
But lately,
I
it's
bet they're
like a conscious thing he can do as well.
Out of character, I bet he's having the conversation right now.
Yeah, I guess I did fall asleep.
Because he's
Sort of.
unconscious.
Yeah, should we cut to that conversation that while they're talking in the waking world? We cut to the burnt forest again, I guess. And
Well, that's kind of like right in the middle of what they were doing, isn't it?
yeah, we can wait for a stopping point. That's fair.
Yeah.
Go ahead, guys.
Well, since you're being very honest with us, Claes, I feel like we should let you know also that we are also mad. I'm sure you pieced that together already.
Well,
I pull out my
I
badge.
knew that most of you were. I knew that you were, at least. I didn't know about some of you.
How did you know?
There are some privileges assigned with having worked in the company of
the court.
More powerful people for some time.
Do you know the guy who sent us here?
The guy who sent you here?
Yeah, Vash's friend.
Nurnum, is that who you're talking
Do you
about?
mean yeah, he was gonna say you mean
Yeah.
Nurnum?
Yeah, that guy.
I know him. I haven't had any, or I know of him. I haven't had any personal dealings with him in the past.
Okay.
So what is your end game exactly? You're trying to find out information.
I need to know what he did with the thing that I can't tell you about, and I know that this all sounds far-fetched, but you're going to have to trust me.
So you can't ask us if we know what he did with the thing.
He wouldn't have told you. If he hasn't told you the rest, he wouldn't have told you this. Unless you know... What could I say that would be a hint? It wouldn't tell you...
You looking for a box, a chest of hearts?
No, but I'm interested to hear about it.
No, I don't know.
What I'm looking for is more along the lines of forbidden magics.
Oh, the chest of hearts was just. I think we fought some weird creatures, and we basically cut out their hearts and put it into a chest because we were afraid that it was infected.
And then
That
Vash kept
doesn't sound very
opening it
sanitary.
and firing it on it because it kept rejuvenating.
Yes, that was when we first really had an encounter with the fish.
But we don't know where that's at anymore.
Always meddling with some of the darker arts.
A Groovy actually took that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, we were sort of running away from them and saving the town, but we left the chest with them and his people.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I have
He took
suspicion that the thing that I'm looking for, that he may know the location of, if he hasn't already destroyed it, could be important in trying to stop some of this corruption. Or at least slow it.
Well, Claes, have you looked through his stuff? I know you said you were.
Oh,
wary
don't
of
worry. I've looked
poison.
through his stuff.
Okay. All right then. Have you looked through all of our stuff?
No.
Do you know what happened to our stuff?
No.
Do we
Can I
believe
inside check
this?
that?
I think-
Did he say it just like that?
do you wanna roll something in private?
Yeah.
Oh, 4. I hope he can beat a 4 and a 7.
A little bit lower, but it's a crit, so...
I'll try. You should do an insight check.
The waver in his voice when he says no sounds more like just confused why anyone would doubt him on that.
Yeah.
Like,
Have a try check.
no?
Wait,
You'd
yeah,
like to have
are
Avatar-
Avatai
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Ishu and Seraphina not gonna roll too?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna roll.
It's
And
it's-
Melora?
It's
Yeah, is Melora missing anything?
it's a wisdom check, right?
Yeah.
Insight is, yeah. I would
Laura
imagine
doesn't
it's
use
bonus.
Avatar.
components, does she?
Here's Ishu. Let's see here. Oof, Ishu, buddy. Melora, she's got good wisdom. Yeah, Melora seems like she believes him. So does Avachai and Ishu. Like Melora's like, go on.
It must be the magic of the maze or something.
Wait.
Did anything go missing before we went in?
We were right next to it when our stuff disappeared.
Well, we thought we were right next to it, but weren't we already in it?
Yeah,
Didn't we
were
start getting
already-
separated right
We
after?
were already in it. It started growing around us while we were standing there.
I mean, believe me, if I wanted to, I could steal those things that are missing very easily, but why would I? I considered stealing some of Vash's items, but it's not like that would do anything other than raise suspicions. None of you knew anything, or knew that anything was going on too strange with me, other than just, the hooves and the horns.
And the random seizures.
That's not that.
and-
That's not
If I
that
just-
strange, buddy.
There's no
And-
reason that I should have stolen anything from you. All it would do is make you suspicious.
And what
Okay.
about you running away?
I was thrashing on the ground and then being attacked by the person that I've been investigating.
Yeah, why were you thrashing around on the ground?
Because he must have poisoned me.
Well, look, if you were poisoned, maybe I could do something to help with that. If it is a poison, I go up to him and I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna try lesser restoration on him and see if he thinks that's gonna be a good idea or not.
Mm.
But if you
Claes
put
looks a bit
curse-
hesitant.
What if it's a curse?
Well, we don't know if it'll do anything until we try, right?
Um,
He kind of looks like he's a little bit nervous for a moment. And he says, if you'd wanted to kill me, you could have by now. Go ahead.
If we wanted to kill you, we wouldn't have gone look when you were already long gone.
Yeah, I think we would have just left you behind if you went a friend.
Like what they said.
Okay.
all right.
Go ahead.
Touch a creature in either one disease or one condition, afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. So what are you trying to remove a disease or like a poison?
Well, he said that he was maybe poisoned. So
Okay.
I would touch him to see if I can end whatever any ailments. I don't think I have to know what condition it is.
Make a. You're a little bit experienced with using this to remove flesh corruption, which is something that, like poisons the body, but also the soul. Why don't you make an Arcana or Religion check while you do this?
Okay. Intelligence rolls, okay, once again, terrible at it.
So, first thing, there's no poison to remove. I don't think. Am I wrong?
I mean, if it wore
Unless
off
you took
already,
some
then.
dream lily.
Yeah. Did you just drink some? No, right? You didn't.
No.
Okay. So there's no poison. There's no condition to remove. You feel the spell work properly. There's just nothing for it to remove.
Okay.
I shrug. Must already be out of my system.
Sounds plausible. If that's what you think.
Try removing a curse, though, if that's what he did.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that. I look at Avachai.
He's the only one that can do it.
Avachai, let's see here. Let's take a look at what he's got going. Does he have... he does have a thing he could have done to recover some spell slots. Let me look at what he might have recovered. He could recover that, so he will. All right, let's see. What is remove curse? That's a 3rd level spell. He says, I can give it a shot. Let's see here. Doesn't require material components. All right. So he'll cast remove curse. And I will give him a check as well. He casts the spell. Nobody else knows remove curse, right?
Nope.
He cocks his head to the side and then he takes a step back. Back from Claes. And then he raises like he has a mace that he carries. And I think he has a shield too. Yeah. And he raises his weapons at him.
What's
mean-
wrong, Avachai?
He says
Claes puts his hands up and kind of backs a little bit. Whoa.
"What kind of abomination is this? What have you done to yourself, Claes?
I'm a fey creature.
Fake creatures have souls, do they not?" He gestures to Orilyn.
Technically, Orilyn doesn't count as a fake.
Well, you're a yeah, okay, yeah, all right.
Only in game terms.
Typically they
You
would.
came from the Feywild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
typically he still should have a soul, and so should you, Orilyn.
I look at him. What? No soul.
This creature
What?
is a soulless husk.
What do you mean?
Restrain him. We need to find out what's going on.
I look at Vash and I start shaking him. What did you do to me?
What do you mean? He's walking and talking.
His soul has been removed. And he's going to cast a spell. Let's see here. If you guys aren't going to do anything, he's going to cast Hold Person on you, Claes.
Oh.
So you
Does
can't
anybody
move.
else have rope?
It fails.
Wait, Avachai.
It fails.
I am a fey creature.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true shit. All right. Yeah, he sneers.
I look at him. What are you doing?
Avachai, you calm down, buddy. Calm down. I'm pretty sure.
I let go of Vash. Are you okay?
I'm pretty sure Claes has done nothing with her to help.
He is
Pass.
turning us against
Few
each
minutes.
other. How do we know
No,
it's not
I'm turning
him
you
who
against
stole our
Vash.
things?
Why would I steal your things? Why would I do something that would get us all killed?
Wait.
I'm
wait,
in this with you.
Why are you bringing up stealing our things again?
He brought up stealing your things.
He did, yeah. Avachai did.
Oh. Oh, I missed that.
He said, "How do we know this? He didn't steal our things or whatever."
Why would I do something that would get us all killed? I'm in this with you.
How about if you want to prove it, you can give us your bags
Okay.
and we can go through them and then we can prove that you're
Not a thief.
at least not a
hang on, let me
thief. I
screenshot.
don't know what this is about souls.
Avachai says, "He sounds convincing. This is true, but the soul is gone."
Hang on, he will empty his items out of his bag. There are a couple of these things that he's like wearing, so they wouldn't be in his bag.
Very
But-
technical list.
Or he won't empty it, but he'll like let people look through it. He's not gonna just dump all of his stuff on the ground,
Yeah.
because that would be dumb.
Yeah.
So I will set my bag down on the ground.
Yeah, Vash, you can wake up now. So, how did you restrain Vash again? What was the way you used?
He was hog-tied with a rope. I don't know what type of rope, but it was whatever
Silk.
one that Orilyn had.
It's a silk rope.
All right.
And then he was gagged. But if this had been like, I'm assuming that I'd given him the Dream Lily and now would be like when the check would have gone through or something on whether it had
Yeah.
worked. So I guess the gag would still be in.
Yeah. I mean, you
Just-
wouldn't
yeah.
you wouldn't know if it worked or not, but
Yeah.
I believe if I recall, he like crit on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you wake up, Vash. What happens? What do you do?
So I look around, I guess.
Yeah, you see them arguing. Avachai's got his weapon drawn on Claes.
I see that I'm hogtied.
Yeah.
Well, feel.
He has an out of body experience to see himself.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend 5 feet of movement to escape the bonds because I have freedom of movement.
Is that still active?
Yep.
How long
Doesn't
does
go
that
away.
last?
Wait, is it?
8
Is
hours.
that,
Oh,
Don't you lose
Wow.
concentration?
you don't lose.
Nope. There's
yeah,
no
is it
concentration.
not
Oh
concentration?
damn! All right.
Nice.
So then I will stand up, taking half of
Beef.
my remaining movement. You can't. I don't think. Do I get a turn to do something?
For whatever we're doing, should Vash have his conversation with Tulpa? Now that he's awake?
That's true. Yeah.
Just in case it
Hmm.
changes anything. I don't know if it would, but
What do you think?
True.
Wolf?
Duration 1 hour.
It's up to you.
It
What?
has a 1 hour duration, not 8.
Freedom of movement.
Yeah. On D&D Beyond.
Oh, I'm thinking of darkness. Never mind. Dark vision. Dark vision is 8 hours.
Yeah, so
Alright.
it's not active.
Yeah. Okay. So
Alright.
then in that case, well, I guess are we doing the thingy or?
Yeah, let's do the thingy. So while Avachai's got, I guess does Avachai even have his weapon? I don't think he does anymore. I think it was stolen.
Stole his spellcasting implement. I don't know
Yeah,
about the weapon.
I don't remember if the weapon was taken or not.
No.
Oh well. Well, while he's like,
No, whoever the person is that took those did not take Avachai's weapon.
okay.
Because whoever took those did not remember that Avachai had a weapon. I'm assuming.
Okay.
That's probably what happened if he still has it. Who am I to question it?
he never uses his
God.
weapon. So. All right. So yeah, while he's like,
I haven't even had to tell them that my real name is Clarence.
So while that's happening, we fade into the burnt forest, and Tulpa is like sitting there in the sand. He looks distraught. He also looks like 10 still, I think. And like he's sweaty and clammy. Like he looks like somebody who hasn't slept in days. And he's got the Moncala game in front of him. But like as you come to awareness here, he's like sitting there looking at the Moncala game in the dirt and the burnt like soil, and he's frustrated and he just like flips the table basically. Like he knocks the game upside down, the pieces go flying everywhere. Then he looks up to see you there, like he wasn't expecting you to be standing there. What do you do?
Vash takes a second to like look around, gain his bearings. A second to think. Hold on a minute. Why are we here?
Oh, it seems you're dreaming. Again?
Oh, fuck.
Well, the good news is you aren't dead yet.
Can you send me back? Wake me up?
I suppose. Should this conversation wait then? He looks
What's wrong with you? You look bad.
irritated. Yeah, he looks really irritated. He says, you see him put a hand to the back of his neck, and you're suddenly like aware of the the thing on your neck.
Mhm.
And he says, I've learned what this is.
Okay. Are you aware of what's going on with my body? Are they still fighting?
He kind of stares off into the distance, squints his eyes. No, I'm afraid I can't see what's happening, not while you're here.
Yeah. Sure.
He says, have you ever learned something, Vash, that changed everything about what you thought of the world and your place in it?
Vash just gives him a very sharp look for a minute. And he says, sure. Why?
What about memories? How reliable are they? What if they are simply illusions? And the things we think we aren't true?
Could you be more specific?
He says, this thing in your body, it's me. It's my body, Vash. He looks down like he's ashamed.
Do you mean my body's your body, or the little thing inside is your body?
The little thing inside is my body, but it houses your soul to power it.
Kind of gives him a little bit of a, not a disgusted look, but like an unpleasant smell.
Would you like to see?
Sure. Aren't you a god?
He really looks ashamed. Shakes his head. No, I'm afraid I don't know if I'm even alive.
Okay, show me your body.
So he holds up a hand, and are you like? There's this sense of like those movies where someone's like mirroring their reflection. Like you can let him take control. Like he's gonna like hold up a hand and pull it up to the back of his neck, and if you allow him, you're gonna do the same thing.
Sure.
He kind of grimaces and he says, "You may want to sit down for this."
Can I imagine up a chair?
Yeah. Like there's just suddenly a chair there.
I'll sit in it.
Yeah. So when he's like sitting on the ground, but yeah, you guys are still doing the same motions. And you feel like your hand go across that scar on your neck.
Mhm.
And you feel like your nails start to dig into your neck to like reopen the wound. It's painful. You're not going to take any damage in the real world or anything. This is all happening in your mind. But you feel like warm blood spurt out eventually, and start to cover your fingers and drip down your back. And he grimaces in pain and starts to scream. And you feel something hard, and kind of like jagged edges on it. And you feel it like come loose, like you can feel like attached to like some bone in there, and then it starts to come loose, and he starts really screaming in pain now. Like it hurts for you, but it seems to really be harming him. Yeah, you feel like this. The feeling is very reminiscent to something that happened in the flesh when you pulled something
Right.
out of your neck. And you feel like this. It comes loose, and then there's like parts of it still attached, and you don't see what's going on. You just feel this thing in your hand, and you have to like tear it loose. Like it comes off, and there's like other parts of it still attached, and it tears loose, and then you hear this like screeching noise coming from your hand. As soon as it comes loose, Tulpa goes limp and collapses on the floor, and there's like a corpse basically. And then we see you like pull your hand around in front of your face, and it's covered in blood, right? Like just covered in your own blood. You like open up your hand, and you see this little like metallic silver looking like like a bug, kind of. Like you see when you open your hand up, it looks like a spider, kind of. Like it's got 8 legs, but they're really more like these odd synthetic wires. Like we would recognize it as something that like super futuristic tech, like something that would plug into like someone's nervous system or something. And as you like open your hand and look at it, they shrink back in like towards the center. They don't go all the way in, but they like close in back towards this little like silver, almost like a spider's body on it. And you see a symbol on the like etched into the piece of silver. What languages do you speak?
Common, Dwarven, Primordial, Kori, Sylvan, and Druidic.
Good. So you see the Sylvan symbol for knowledge
Sylvan symbol
on it, and then you wake up.
Oh, damn it.
You didn't actually tear this thing out of your neck. Like presumably it's still in there. Like this all took place like in your mind. This is a way for him to show you it without actually like tearing it out. Yeah, but then you wake up tied up and all that stuff is going on. So what would you like to do? It is almost 11. I'm aware of that. I guess we could end it right there if you guys want. Or we can go a couple more minutes. Up to y'all.
One thing really quick, if you remembered and you would have asked about whether or not you should trust Nurnham and if Vash was actually the chosen of the tower, Claes would just kind of shrug and say, the tower doesn't necessarily align with the rest of the Arcana always. And kind of wave it off with that.
Okay.
But that would be his answer on that.
I feel like this is going to turn into a thing, so we should probably stop here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys didn't get very far today. So there's a couple times where I wanted to award XP, but it was right in the middle of a scene, and I didn't really get the chance to. So everybody take 2 XP for RP. Actually take 4. Take 4 XP because you guys all did like good RP stuff at least twice. Because there's a couple times I wanted to award it to everybody. And then take 1 XP for the combat.
We didn't do much.
Well, it may also be coming back at some point, depending on how long you guys stay in the maze or whatever. So,
and not only it.
Yeah.
The other one will wear off before it.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you say there was time to go through Vash's bags during the short rest as well?
Well, you did get his staves, I guess. I mean, you had an hour. You guys talked for like 30 minutes. So maybe, yeah. Is you looking for something in particular? Or?
Orilyn would just be looking just in case Vash had anything that didn't belong to him.
Okay.
Since Claes is already trying to get
Would be such a good idea. I had an opportunity there. I mean nothing.
I mean, I gave you the opportunity. I said, have you off? And you're like, yeah, I already did. I was like, oh, okay.
So, yeah, a couple things. Presumably, if he had anything secret, he could like hide it on his person somewhere, like tucking it in inside of his belt or whatever. So make a perception check. We'll see how good the search is.
For Vash's stuff?
Yeah, for looking through his bags and stuff. Make a perception or investigation.
Hint,
Yeah, I
check.
think it'd be investigation.
him with perception as well.
Can I inspire her? Bardic inspiration.
I don't think I need it.
Nice.
What were you saying, Wolf, about perception?
Well, I was saying, hint, hint, check Claes with perception too. They looked at his stuff, but they didn't perceive
Yeah,
to see if he was
true.
hiding anything.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess I could roll a perception against Claes.
All right.
Fea will stare at Claes.
Okay, 9.
You want me
The-
to make
the-
the
Fea
thing?
has advantage
Oh, okay, so
on
17.
perception.
All right, so
Yeah.
this is when Claes dumped out all his stuff and like was like, "Go
Yeah,
ahead
yeah.
and go through my things." I mean, I would call it a success.
I'll
'cause
do the
were you
the
hide-
roll.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hang on.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So does that still stand then?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they find anything out of the ordinary, do they?
All right. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Nothing on Vash either with the nat
Um,
20.
So
The only thing that you'd say I didn't own is the goblin sock, but
Yeah.
I do own it now.
it's true. Yeah. Yeah. I don't
If
think
the
there's-
owner is dead, then it's yours by default.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't find like any crazy artifacts you didn't know about. I mean, besides like the insect staff that was on him or whatever, you know.
Yeah, and
Stuff-
then my vials of things, all these weird creatures and stuff, but nothing.
I
that
thought
you guys
about
haven't
asking
already
to hold
known
the
about.
staff and then attuning to it during the rest, but I figured that was too rude.
Nope. Orilyn stuffed it in her bag until they figure out what's going on. She's not thrilled with Vash using it when she's asked him not to multiple times, but she might give it back to him eventually of her own accord.
All right.
Yeah, Odayn's also really annoyed about that insect staff.
I can understand you guys being annoyed by the insect staff for sure. I get it. It was also helping you a bit, but you know.
It was helping as far as giving the thing disadvantage on us, but if none of us can attack it with what few spells we have left without our focuses, it doesn't help.
Yeah, and basically the thing knew where we were anyway. At
Well,
disadvantage.
Yeah.
It seemed to really know where at least some of you were.
Yeah, so
For
it,
sure.
I mean, it more debilitated us than it debilitated it.
Like, I don't know if you guys remember last time, but it was just doing this thing where it was sniffing the air.
Right.
Yeah,
I didn't really like describe that as much this time. All right. Well, I guess we'll figure out what happens next session. Are you guys good?
Yeah.
Everybody good?
Yep.
You guys all
Yep.
got your XP? You got your 5 XP for today's session, everybody? You guys all survived, which it was really close there for a few characters today.
We have Melora on our side.
Yeah, she's not so bad now, huh? Like before you guys were like, oh, she can't do anything.
Avachai is still the worst.
No, I think the one who said, "Oh, she can't do anything," was Vash.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah. She might have just
Vash
said
has no
Vash is
faith in
like-
people.
Yeah.
I don't think if anyone, Avachai is the only one that has helped him so far.
And he says Avachai is worthless.
Yeah. I don't know when Vash stopped liking Avachai because he saved him from Tim.
Yeah, I don't know either.
He just he stopped being useful at some point, and useful is really all Vash cares about. Although he does heal us, so there's that.
He's useful in that he cures us from. He helps to cure
Disease.
us from the flesh.
Yeah.
He removes the curse while somebody else removes the disease.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And he's the only one who can do that right now.
He is the only one that can do that. But you know, you guys could always just join Team Flesh. Like, it's probably not that bad, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if we all die, we can have a team flesh and then have a new A team. It'll be great.
We can just be trying to destroy the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just have you guys go, like, I don't know, break all the seals or whatever.
A team will become the bad guys, and then we'll have B team, and then we'll have
B
the
team
new...
will also be the bad guys.
Yeah, B team is also. That's why I didn't say
Sorta
that.
bad,
They
but,
don't become the
And
new
then
good
A
guys.
team
We
can
just have
be
B
a new
team.
group of morally questionable guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the Feywilds.
And we don't even need good guys.
Who needs good
Good
guys?
guys are
This is-
overrated.
yeah,
They're
this is-
overrated.
This
They
is
always die in
Forest-
the end.
This is Forest of Flesh. Like, there's very few good guys. Everything's shades of gray or blood shades mostly. All over here.
Shades of
Alright.
red.
Yeah, yeah. All
And
right.
B team has only seen the flesh once, right?
Well, there was
Straight up seen it.
Yeah, there was what was Kashama who had fled the flesh, right? Like, wasn't there some backstory there?
I don't remember his backstory.
Tim?
We
I
don't
don't
know
know
his
if we learned
backstory.
his backstory. We never
Yeah.
talked to him to learn his backstory because we all wanted him dead.
Yeah, there was some stuff there, I think, if I recall. All right. Well, but he died. He got his head cut off. So there's that.
Good turtle soup though.
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, best food virus ever eaten.
yeah.
His shell is still out there somewhere.
It's
Still not being
in
on
the-
the mark.
I'm gonna
symbol.
make some like special armor smith artificer, and you guys are gonna see some guy show up with a turtle shell armor, and he's like, "Yeah, I just found this."
Yeah, in a room. It's still in one of the rooms, isn't it?
Yeah.
His
At-
backstory is
At
that he
our
was
bed
the
and
innkeeper.
breakfast.
And
Yeah,
he
it's
just
still
found
at
it
the
and
bed and
decided to be an
breakfast.
artificer.
That's funny.
All right. Well, thanks for playing, players. Thanks for watching, watchers. Big shout out to Unrooted as always. And let's see here. If you're watching on YouTube, the links are in the description. Try to catch this show live Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern. We also do Unknown New Orleans every other Friday at the same time. There's links in the description for art, character art, for like Vash's character artwork example. The artist does commissions, so you can check out her DeviantArt page there. Music links, attributions, all that
Hello?
good stuff.
Hello?
It just cut out. That was weird. I thought it was mine.
Yeah, I thought it was my
mine.
internet.
Is it? Can you guys hear me?
Wait, so Ella, no game next week?
Possibly.
Can you guys?
You
hear
cut
me?
out, Ramblin'.
You cut out for a bit. I think your internet froze for
I think it
10,
did.
20 seconds.
All right, it's fine. I was just saying good night to the stream. So that's.
I think
And,
I think the unrated probably figured out what happened.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay, it's back. The stream's back. I don't know. OBS is doing
Okay.
some weird stuff. But anyways, have a great. We're off next week, right? Is that what's going on?
Possibly. I'll let you guys know definitely by Sunday night. Hopefully sooner if I know for sure if we'll be moving more stuff on Monday or not.
All right. Cool. Well, you guys have a great week or 2 weeks. Definitely keep us updated in the Discord, and I'll let folks know on social media or whatever. And yeah, you guys have a great week. Bye, stream. Bye,
Right.
Unrooted.
Good night.
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 Night.